start. Okay, that should put us back. Let me get myself in my usual color. There we go. Okay, so what was the last thing I had said?
I just agreed to buy the triangle, and you said so you get a something, and you kind of cut off. At least that's what I remember.
Right at the beginning of the last thing you were saying.
Yeah, you now have a broken triangle that radiates with force energy.
Just what I've always wanted.
It's like when you get a secret item in a game, but you haven't progressed to the part where like the mystery is solved. So it's like you get broken triangle until it becomes important, and then the item gets a real name.
It's still in your key items like inventory though.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like if you know the lore at all, you're gonna know what this is. But no, it's fine. It'll be great.
Sadly, I do not. But that makes it more surprising and exciting.
Yeah. I am pretty sure our guest will know what that is. So yeah. Otherwise, you are able to very easily make your way over to the arena or towards the sort of the stadium. There's like a authorized personnel type gate that Mech can just roll up to. Where's everyone going?
Champ's gonna get some food first because he skipped Bean's breakfast. But if we're just like getting ready to like go watch, I don't know. Should we just go get our seats or something? How does this work? Or should we hang out with Champ with Mech in the racers area?
I'll provide moral support for Mac.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Hey, buddy, I believe in you. You got the force in you. I can tell you got a lot of potential, man. The light side, it's gonna help you out.
I'm just imagining the sort of like boxing coach at the start of a round.
Yeah, Eorlax is being Mick. He is very much
Exactly.
Mick from Rocky. Yeah, he's gonna have you chasing a chicken around the the prep area and punching
Mick is just down
frozen beef.
Get one of my favorite, one of my famous shoulder rubs over here, Mac. I got you. Loosen you up.
Twist your knobs, yeah.
Loosen up your knobs, yeah.
Good callback.
Yeah, for the loosen up your knobs, there's going to be.
We're gonna go get our seats. I made it idiot proof. One button whacks people with a stick, another button makes you go fast. Try not to get them confused. And good luck. We'll be watching.
Okay.
I think idiot. Actually, as they're leaving, Champ's gonna lean over to Chal and say, "I think idiot proof was maybe a little generous. You never know. The man crashed a ship into a horse."
All right, everyone, give me a.
It was a small horse. In fact, it's a smaller target than a full-size horse.
Very small horse.
It was a pony.
It was a pony.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, 4 purple perceptions, if you would, if you're going with Mech to the area. I want to see what you guys notice going on.
Does this include Mech?
Yep, and two setbacks because it is very loud and crowded, and there's a lot to sort of take in.
I guess I'll go with him to the pit, but I do want to watch it from like the stands.
Yeah.
Setback. What was the difficulty on that?
4 purple.
My roller isn't working.
Oh yeah, mine's worked.
Yeah, it's locking up a little bit. I think it's just loading stuff in. Okay, that seems to be working now.
Well, in that case, then I'll just someone can roll for me.
Yeah, mine's not working at all.
1 success, 2 threat, 1 triumph. Been rolling good today.
Okay.
Sort of working. It's just chugging. I think it's loading stuff in.
Yeah. I think it didn't like that everything crashed and it just got yanked out. So
yeah, mine's
sorry,
a little
guys.
bit worked. It's got like status effects
Yeah, I see like a big status effect board
giant
on
and
mine.
like
Yeah.
flipping through the table.
The
It's
one
not
over the
on
one over by the one over here by Eorlax, I think is working. The brown one.
Okay.
Yeah, mine took a few clicks, but it was working. You guys are welcome to use mine if you want.
Boost. Step back.
No, I'll just say I said a little prayer and went up to the stands.
Okay.
Slapped him on the ass and
Yeah.
was like, all right, let's get a hot
Right.
dog and a soda
Yeah.
and go find our seats.
Yeah, so me and Champ are getting concessions.
Yeah, we're gonna get food
Okay.
and then find some good seats.
Well, I succeeded triumphantly anyway, so.
There you go.
Okay.
Presumably, I see that.
You saw someone. You noticed the moth from the party is here, and he is still escorted by 2 robotic bodyguards. Still the same ones you saw yesterday that appear to have some stuff built into their arms. And you see a different scared-looking girl with him, and they are moving quickly through like a VIP area.
Hey, Mac, check out the moth guy over there. That guy gives me the creeps.
It looks like a
What's he
beer
doing
drinker,
back there?
you know what I mean?
He is
Looks like
he
likes his beer.
you guys want to give me a destiny point for flavor?
Always flip for flavor.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
He is
oh,
where-
no,
Yeah.
We can't condition.
So
our brains
he-
to just do that.
Perfect. Yeah. So he is wearing.
What the flavor was. We're just like, yes.
Okay, just flip it.
You're gonna like the flavor. He is wearing a he looks like the most pretentious stick up his own ass guy trying to be like cool. You get like big time Josh Hawley vibes from this guy. He is also wearing like one of those like the plastic hats that like you stick beers into with the straws. Think like that, but not like funny. Like you could tell like it's like try hard. Like how some people would wear them just for laughs and stuff. Like no, this guy is like serious. He is drinking beer from this, and it's more depressing than lighthearted and frivolous.
He is attuned to that equipment. It's not. He's not.
Yes, there you go. It is part of his core person. Yeah.
Oh boy. That's an identity piece.
So yeah, you noticed him going through there. Let's see here. What do you want your triumph to be?
Make
Why don't
beer.
you sell?
Make
Yeah.
one of his beer cans explode.
Yeah, make
Yeah, it was gonna be something like that. Yeah, something embarrassing for him. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can I use mentally use the force to sort of make him crush the beer can accidentally and make it spray all in his face or something?
Or make it go like down the wrong pipe, and so he has to cough for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe some beer comes out his nose.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll try to make him
Ye-
choke on his beer a little bit.
You feel a bubble around him that you cannot feel into using that sense. Like it's just a void.
He's all right. He's got his force
Hmm.
protection, his force dampening thing.
Yep. So about basically within 8 feet of him, you just feel like a void. But because you wanted to use your triumph on this, he is still going to be drunk, and he's going to fall and trip into some mustard that fell on the ground from the nearby condiment dispenser, and he's going to spill his beer. So
Awesome.
he is now covered in mustard and
Starts
beer.
weeping.
You notice his date laughs a little too hard and immediately has a panicked "I shouldn't have done that" look. The robots will quickly pick him up and he disappears out of sight. You don't see him get cleaned up or anything.
Inconsolable. They're just carrying him on their shoulders. My beer.
Party foul.
Yeah. Yeah, that exactly like that. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
My God. Okay.
Damn.
So yes, that is what you saw.
Good.
How did everyone else do?
I didn't do bad.
I wasn't
Mine
there.
was broken. Let's see. Okay, it is working much better now, so it seems to have worked the turkey through. Setback.
I'm not there.
Boost. Okay. Roll it. 2 failures, 1 threats, 1 triumph.
Okay, so you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. What do you want your triumph to be?
Hmm. Let's have the concession stand out of this dude's favorite beer.
All right. Boof and Bart Moth does not have access to his favorite beer.
Yeah.
It is no. The lines are all jacked up. He can't get it.
The person who
He-
is supposed to stock the
They're
the
stuck in
private
traffic.
viewing area like fucked up and they got the wrong beer.
Yeah, they got the wrong beer, so like the attendant is like, "I'm so sorry, sir, but we just have."
All they have is
Strange.
swill. Yeah.
Well, so I'm in line for concessions right now, so that happened. I'm affected, I guess. What the hell? Why don't you have what? What is this selection choice? This is bullshit. This is the biggest event of the whole year, and you have nothing to drink.
All they have is swill.
You don't
Yep.
even have a daiquiri and a novelty yardstick shaped funnel.
They can. I mean, give me another point. Well, we can have all
Let's
kinds of.
say-
So, I know your game, sir. We give you like 4 points for alcohol, so no point for you.
Let's save
Okay.
a couple destiny points to try and keep Mech from exploding in a minute.
Okay. So where's everyone going to be watching the race from? Let me use the actual map that I drew with my highly technical art skills.
Yeah.
So the pit area basically goes from about here to about there, and then it kind of comes onto the track. You actually are going the other way, so it kind of like enters and goes this way.
Mm.
So when you so the way it works out is, thank you for the block. Yeah. So the new lap's about there. The way it works is everyone gets like their sort of pace lap around. It's like a big pageantry thing. They do like all kinds of like pomp and circumstance. This will be the first time Mech has seen the course, so it's good that they do this.
We didn't look at it.
No,
We're good.
that some information that probably would have been useful. Where's everyone watching from?
I guess I'll be on the stands, maybe close. Try to get into the front row.
Yeah,
Okay.
good luck.
All right,
But yeah.
drop your figure wherever you're going to be, roughly.
I'll be in the race.
Yep.
I'll be like in the bullpen or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Ideally, Mech is in the race, participating.
Did you guys bring Rich?
Of
Sure.
course, we brought Rich.
He's our son.
Okay.
He's our little boy.
He's our son. We bought a boy.
He's a real boy, Andy. We gotta take him
He's
to the
our
race.
real boy. He's our child. We can't just leave him at home unattended. What are we,
Amazing.
fucking monsters?
We'll get him some nachos.
Yeah,
Um,
totally get him nachos.
Okay.
He's
Where
Rich-
what
are,
do we do with this?
where are our figurines? Oh, here I am.
We just like set it on his head and he just like can't move.
I'm appreciating
Just
how this is going.
mistake him for a server and you'll get tips.
Yeah. Okay. So he points out that you guys will want to stay away from Belt and Juth.
Stay away from
Who did the what now?
One of the racers he points at their swoop and just says, "Don't be too close."
Okay.
So he scanned or did something. You're not sure what or how. He doesn't really explain. He just says, "Stay away." but that he's kind of you're kind of ushered into the follow the course, Marshal.
What were the names that he said?
This is Belden Juth. He's kind of one of the middle racers in the pack.
Are we also role playing racers in this race too, or are we just like rolling for them, or how does that work?
You guys could. I was going to have everyone be where they're going to be for this, and then we could do the racers. Because
Sure, yeah. I guess I'm back.
Okay.
Like, can I be kind of in the coaches area or whatever you want to call? Or is the
there is
like coaching him.
Yeah, there's like a there's
like a comm system I can use.
Yeah, the helmet that you got absolutely fleeced for, Mech, has a thing where you can insert your comm link into it and basically use it as a headset. I also need to know if you are bringing any weapons or anything on the track, or if you're just wearing your suit and your helmet.
I mean, like, would it be very weird to have my weapons on the track, or like, I don't necessarily know like what the feeling of that would be.
You see people in suits. You can't really tell who's armed or not.
Right.
Yeah, you best be packing the amps.
Yeah,
I don't
what's
think
gonna
this
happen
one
out
is
there.
that well regulated.
I will have a little concealed shooter on me. I'm not.
You guys
probably not my. Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
My
you
boss-
didn't really ask about the nature of the race beyond getting mech hit, and that's okay. That's the thing.
Shut up, DM.
Whatever.
No, it's fine. You don't need to know about the race. You can just show up.
Show up with a janky bike and
I love this. This is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Biddy, the coach's area is basically like on a tower sort of here. You can see sort of like so let me get my pen so I can draw a couple of things. Hopefully it stays. So basically like this area where I'm drawing my freaking gray lines, like all this area is basically in town. You can't see beyond this area really. Like you see this kind of go out of town, and then from having flown in and out of the city a couple times, you see there's like fields and then swamps and lake and stuff out here. You're not totally sure, but you've flown over this before. To scale, just for everyone's sort of sense of scale, a lap takes about 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
30-40
Okay.
minutes. This is a huge course. So you are going very far but very fast.
How many laps?
There's 3 laps.
Wow. Okay, this is gonna be a whole day.
Whole thing. The whole thing.
Yep.
That's
Uh,
good content right there.
Yeah. It is for a lot of money. So I mean, you guys don't know exactly how much, but yeah, it is for it is.
I'm sure it's posted somewhere.
That's not
There's like posters all over the walls that say what the prize is. We're just like, la la la.
Yeah. Yep. You guys are like, it's fine. It'll be great.
Did we put money on Mech by chance?
I didn't.
Mech put money on Mech.
Okay.
I mean, if he wins, he will make more betting on himself, I think, than he will make as the prize for winning the race.
Prize money.
It's like 15,000 to 1.
Too late
Yeah.
to put money on Mech. Can I have some money on other people, but can I also put money on Mech?
Yeah, you can put money on Mech.
Sweet. I'll put 1,000 credits on
I'll throw 100 credits Mech's way.
1,000
Okay.
credits?
Jesus.
You know that there's items you can buy in the game too, right? It's not just like
I got my triangle. What else do I need?
I got
Okay.
triangle. It says here in my
I
inventory.
already bought my plot coupon. What else do I need?
The odds have gotten better for Mech to win. than when Mech put money down. He is now only a 5,000 to 1 long shot.
Oh, okay.
Only 5,000 to 1.
I mean, he was 10,000 to 1.
Still really bad.
Good growth.
That
I
makes
like
me
those
feel a lot
numbers.
better about my investment. It's twice as safe now compared to y'all.
Oh yeah, Gilroy
Okay.
was gonna give us 50,000 credits if we kill Dre. Wow.
That's in Mech's hands now. See what happens.
I like
Also, we don't have anything against
kind
Dre.
of
You
out
might
of
accidentally
character.
kill Dre.
Like maybe this was a
I'm-
discussion that happened beforehand, but like, is that the plan? Are we
no,
trying to?
we
kill,
don't have a plan at all.
like. I mean, I'm happy to go with what the party wants. If it's just like, yeah, whack Dre, or we can not. I don't know.
I mean, if we want to talk about it like in our downtime, I don't know because
Do you guys want a hint?
Okay.
Are you gonna ask us to flip you another destiny point for it?
I was, yeah.
I really want to save the points to make sure Mech
I think
somehow
I actually,
survives.
I am gonna take it though. I will take this score.
All right, you.
Uh,
all right.
Yeah, Gilroy also mentioned that he would prefer Bin Yandel to win.
All right.
And
I mean-
you get the impression that was more that he may not have said make sure he wins, but also you don't really want to do the opposite of what someone that appears to be very well connected to the criminal underworld says to do.
Well, if we can do one of two for Gilroy, that's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, I guess we don't have anything against Dre specifically. We did fail to rescue his girlfriend, which he hired us
Yeah.
to do.
Also,
Well, his mom hired you.
To be fair.
also
probably
wasn't he the one who stole the barbecue droid in the first place?
His
It
gang
was
did.
at it was at his gang's warehouse. You guys never actually figured out what the story was there. You just brought. You
No,
just
we never
went,
investigated
came back.
further.
Yeah, you went, shot up the place, and took the droid back.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
like
a
us.
classic murder hobo. I do recall an NPC at some point mentioning that things had been really like shaken up in the gang since like the leader got shot in the warehouse or something. Like we shook
Did
up
we-
the infrastructure of the gang.
Yeah,
But I don't know
Dre
how
is
that
basically
applies
now
to
the
Dre.
leader of the gang. He was not the leader of the gang, but he's one of the most senior people that wasn't shot up.
Yeah. So we did that. It's actually amazing that we haven't like gotten like attempted murdered more times than we have at this point.
We should probably get
Yeah.
off the planet after this.
Yeah,
we
we need
sort
to
of
get off
put
the-
Yeah.
hot water.
No matter what happens, I think that would be in our best interest.
We gotta go to the
I
asteroid.
think we've been overstaying our welcome, and we gotta look for Chal's brother. It's like a whole
Yeah.
thing.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. There you
Oh.
go.
Okay. Well, I mean, I got more destiny points for the rest.
The net
Yay!
win, yeah.
Okay. So if everyone's going to be in their racing sections, we can now switch to all being racers. Hooray!
Woo!
Okay. So you guys all have individual parts. What is everyone's character doing? And if you guys want to know, I will tell you what the various people that you guys aren't playing are doing.
What is Belda Juth doing?
Belden Juth is sitting there talking to a Gamorrean in coveralls. You get the impression it's his like mechanic.
Okay.
He kind of looks like a Snidely Whiplash, but if you had like a live action casting, but use Jason Alexander.
Now I have to Google.
If you don't know who Snidely Whiplash is, I don't know.
I won't tell you. I guess it means you're not old.
Actually, don't know who that is either. Maybe I should. Snedley Whip.
Snidely Whiplash, yeah.
Oh, the Dudley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He looks
Okay.
exactly what you think he looks like.
Yep, but imagine him played by Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. That is the impression. That is what you get from Belden Juth.
I forget. Do we have like stats for the racers that we're playing as, and their bikes and stuff somewhere, or is this just...
They are in the RPG tracker. There's a sheet for. There is
that's
a
where
tab
they
for
are.
the Hoovy Gam race stuff.
That I was looking. Cool.
I'm playing Reese Girard, who is I think you said like Sacha Baron Cohen's character in Talladega Nights, basically the French like character.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So I'm just walking around. I'm not even like preparing my bike. I'm just walking around talking shit to people, and I come up to them back. Mr. Hamster himself, the of the pony incident, famous for your reckless flying. This will be a fun race, eh?
Yes.
Oh, this
Your
is
speeder
bad.
bike.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. That looks like your speeder kind of looks like a pony. I hope something doesn't happen in the race there, bud.
But trust me, you will not be seeing anything of my speeder during this race. You'll be far behind me. My children need wine. I am here to feed them.
Everyone roll your cool for initiative for the race and throw it into.
I never knew that Bitterroot's French was so good. Now you need to do a French character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now rooting for Reese Girard.
I know, right? He's
Yeah.
the real hero. Oh, I think the roller is borked again.
He's going to be sipping on tea in the middle of the race, and then I'm going to bump into him and he's going to spill it.
Seems to be working, Colonel.
How do you roll for cool? Like, what is it?
Or your racer's cool score is. I think it's just
yeah. There's no. It's ability dice are green and proficiency are yellow.
There we go. Sometimes it works.
No, it's not working. I might just borrow ones that are working.
One success, 4 advantage. For me, you have to like click it a bunch, but it does work.
We're going off of the piloting pool stat for the racer.
Yeah, you can also use the
No.
the dice bot in the Discord if worst
Ben
comes scenario.
got
Worst
0
case scenario.
success.
A flat 0.
Flat 0.
Ooh. Yikes. Okay. Well, Ben Yandel is not a
Oh,
good racer, so that makes
I'm
sense.
pretty nervous here. It's I don't know. I've never won a race before, and apparently a lot of people are really invested in this. So I don't want to let anyone down.
Ooh. Sheila got a success and a triumph.
Fantastic. Sheila will have a little thing.
Yeah, Sheila's gonna wander over too, actually, to the commotion, and I don't know if Mech's maybe Mech needs a perception check to notice, but Sheila's a drag racer, and she's gonna come over and start.
Wasn't she a drag queen?
Yeah, she's a drag queen. So she's
drag
gonna
racer.
start,
Drag racer.
drag
Amazing.
racer. She's gonna come over like, how's everybody feeling today? How we doing? A good day for a race, don't you think, darlings?
I'm going to elect to fail my perception check, and Mech is going to start sweating profusely. Hello there, darling. I didn't realize you were racing.
The name's Sheila, darling. What's yours?
Oh, Mech, it's a pleasure.
Oh, are you first time racing there? I haven't seen you around the Hoovy Gam before.
Oh, yeah, that's my first Hoovy day. Have you been in the race before?
Oh, sure. I race every year. It's my favorite event of the season.
Well, any tips there for a young upstart like me?
Well, you seem a little tense. Just try and relax, darling. You know, just become one with the speeder and all that. You'll do great.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
Aren't you just a darling?
Okay, I've got initiative order reshuffled.
Mech's initiative was 1 success, 3 advantage, by the way. Took me a second
Okay.
to get the roller working.
I don't know what this 3 was, but it's fine. Let me just re-sort it one more time. Okay, so also going on down in this area, you guys see Lauren Hale, Mr. Troy McClure looking guy himself. Hi, I'm Lauren Hale. You may remember me from such Hoovy Gam wins as Today. So he's also shit talking. You guys all notice a crowd of beautiful people of all species and genders, very much trying to get in on that action. Everyone is thirsty. He looks damn good in his suit. Like you're like, oh yeah, he looks like a badass.
He's an asshole, but he sure is pretty.
But Ben Yandel goes up to him. Hey Lauren, good to see you. You're here for the race?
Why, of course, my good friend.
Oh yeah, right, because that's why we're here. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm just kind of nervous, you know. Maybe I'll get my first win today. I don't know. Will you sign my? Oh, I didn't bring a paper. Will you sign my arm? It's real nice to get some FaceTime with you.
Why, yes, my good man. He pulls out a business card and it just says, "I met Lauren Hale and it exceeded all my wildest expectations." And he just hands it to you.
Sign my arm.
Oh wow!
He kind of continues wandering off and schmoozing.
Sorry, you're just. I mean, you're a great racer. You're a very beautiful man, and
He has handed you the card, and he is now walking off to ignore you. And you notice some large bodyguard types sort of give you the stop following thing.
Oh yeah, I understand. Sir. You do your job. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I'm real nervous.
Yeah, actually, take a strain. You have reason to be paranoid. So I think Ben Yandel actually just takes a wound. So because he is a minion. Yeah. No, he's a rival, so he doesn't have strain. He just takes wounds. There's not many nemesis in this that can take strain. Most of them are going to take for stuff.
I guess.
Okay. So Dre is talking to his mom and some other people. There are people that maybe the party would recognize, but since no one went to see what he was doing,
He seems like plot. That's
yeah. No, so there's some things happening elsewhere. Anyone else doing anything, or should we go through the introduction to the course and all the ceremonies?
I'm doing my pre-race ritual of eating a whole plate of frog legs.
Yeah, I'm stuffing my face with nachos. I'm just eagerly waiting.
I think we're good.
Okay, cool. So everyone is doing their pre-race rituals, feeling good, or flop sweating at the side of the drag queen, depending on who's who. So eventually the course marshal makes the announcement. In the stadium, you can see people are filling in. This sort of like track area can hold you're like 80,000. It's massive. This strip is a couple miles long. It's not super deep, but it's pretty steep. So a lot of people can see, and there's a lot of think old speedway bleachers, just massive. And you can see the garages, sort of like the support buildings all around. On either side of this, you see this street, but you notice this is actually just in the town, and it's sort of like some roads are closed off. So think if you guys have ever seen the race on Monaco, like the F1 race where they
Oh,
basically
yeah,
close
yeah,
the
yeah.
streets. It's sort of like that, only imagine for like MotoGP, like imagine Valentino Rossi dragging knees through Monaco. And that's kind of the vibes you get.
Okay.
So the orientation thing, you can tell most of the riders have done this track before. They did practice sessions and things, so they're mostly just kind of like going through the motions. So up ahead, there is some industrial area. There's some factories and stuff. The course kind of goes through some. There's some like kind of sweeping. What looks like they used to be like floating train tracks, like maglev rail, and you're going to ride on part of the rail. There's some bridges and stuff that go up and down across various like creeks and conduit and pipes. So basically, think like a really super industrial area outside town, and that's kind of where that is. That green area that I kind of drew on the map sort of shows the general like area that I'm talking about. Outside in the black is more just kind of like general swampy area, kind of normal terrain, kind of like rolling hills, like you're getting outside of a city. So you go through these turns. It's pretty straightforward. Then you get kind of the next section, the P. This is an area where there is you're now well outside of town. There's some farms. Yes, there is a pony farm.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My one weakness.
Um,
Oh my God.
Yeah. The track does in fact go through people's like yards. There's like there's smaller bleachers and stuff. So like you can tell along the different parts of the track, people build like their own little shanties and sell tickets and stuff. But you see basically through some farms, there's some crops that you don't recognize, but that look like they would be pretty unpleasant to hit. It feels really pointy. Like it looks sharp in a I'm going to get stabbed with a needle kind of thing. So then once you kind of get past where that blue is with the P, then you start going through the forest. You see a couple vehicles and stuff out there. It's pretty dense forest. You're going through an area that's reasonably well cut. You can tell there's a lot of space for shortcuts and stuff and sort of more risky things, but the track that's at its widest is still pretty tight. But everyone knows that this is a spot where you can make more aggressive moves to try to pass. And this is also the area where they tell you the most people are killed doing this race. So you guys are all hearing the broadcast. Up where that brown area is at the sea, you go into some caves. Mech,
Oh.
give me a 3 purple fear check when you go through that cave.
Okay.
Okay.
Fear check, is that against... Was that discipline? Or no?
It's going to be discipline in this case.
Okay, yeah. It'll be... Okay.
It can be cool, but in this case, I'm looking for discipline.
Is that a cave where something pertains to Ben's traits that you sent me?
Let me double check what I sent you, but
Oh God, my
yes, that is very much what Mech is sensing.
Oh, does that reflect the improvement to handling that you got?
I'm assuming the stats are post improved. We didn't improve the handling.
Yeah.
We improved the speed.
Yeah, we did.
You
Yeah.
improve the handling from -2 to a 0.
It was
wow.
-2.
Jesus.
Well, think about it this way: you don't take 2 setbacks to every vehicle handling roll.
That's
You
a
don't
big
get-
improvement.
Big improvement.
That's significant.
So I mean, that's pretty good. Hang on, I think my sword screwed it up. There we go. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go with this. Yeah, I think it broke the vehicles attached to everyone. So my bad. We'll just leave that unsorted because it's breaking the whole sheet, and I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, the sea. You go through the cave. Yeah, Moskaw Ben Yendel is losing his shit, trying not to panic as he goes through. So this cave system takes about 5 minutes to go through. It's damp and it's really warm, which is a little concerning. Then you make it through, and kind of along that green area is just swamp. There are little shacks and stuff. Think kind of like the Florida Everglades. It's like a lot of long, straight shots with visibility for really far. There is local fauna that maybe suggests you don't want to stop here if you can avoid it. You've seen you recognize some predators, and then you kind of continue following along. So basically, the first colored section takes about 10 minutes. The blue section takes about 10 minutes. The curves into the sea area takes about 10 minutes. The sea area is a little over 5. The green's about 15 minutes. And then you kind of start coming back towards the city. And sort of the remaining area back to the front is another 10 minutes or so. And that's sort of assuming you're going full throttle. Like it's you are covering several hundred kilometers during this. So
it's a big old track.
Yeah, it is an absolutely massive track. Like you are going from city to city basically because you're going at very high speeds.
It is a massive unit, as it were.
Yeah. So, people with triumphs for their role. I think that's Sheila. What are you doing with your what do you want for your triumph for Sheila?
Ooh. I mean, can I just start out with like good positioning on the first leg of the thing? Like, can I manage to like accelerate quickly and get ahead of the pack? Because I imagine it's going to be a bit of a cluster at the beginning as people are jockeying for the initial position.
Yeah, you can have 3 boosts on the first check.
Cool.
And Lauren Hale is going to let me just make sure his sheet has a thing. Yep, he is doing a thing. And he is on a very nice looking shiny, like, think factory McLaren versus like, a Fast and Furious. You're like, what is this? You guys can all see his swoop looks expensive as hell. Like it's like he spent an ungodly amount of money on this thing.
Is it like gold plated in parts, like just dumb, throwing money away kind of thing?
It actually has a big sponsor on it. I can't believe it's a galactic law firm. It probably boasts that it employs lawyers only from the upstairs floating space station Cooley Law School, so you know it's legit.
Wow.
Works on contingency? No, money down.
Money down.
It does in fact say that on the
I
ad.
wanted to get that printed on the back of my business. Maybe too much of an inside reference for some people. But.
To get this bar association sticker off too.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have that bar association logo on there. All right, everyone, give me a 3 purple piloting planetary.
Woo!
Woo.
Oh, I think I just.
My character sheet.
Sorry. We have.
We're going off of the piloting in the sheet.
Yep.
So I think we've covered this before, Silk. But how does the force dice work when rolling with these abilities? I'm still not super. I still don't know necessarily how the force dice works as far as like.
Okay, so there are 2 ways you can use the force die for mech. You can either say, I'm going to just commit this to agility. So any skill you would be rolling, like piloting, shooting a gun, coordination, some of those, you would just add an extra green to.
Okay.
So it's basically like you temporarily have 1 more agility on your score. So like, it's base attribute increase. So it's pretty good. The
Yeah.
other way you can do it is you can roll your 1 force die, and you can add assuming you succeed, or assuming you get a good pip, you can add a success or an advantage with your light side force pips. You use dark ones, you take strayed, flip a destiny point, and get a little conflict.
Okay. All right. I think probably for this race, I'm gonna mostly be putting it to agility.
Okay, so then you just add an extra green to whatever your thing is. So
Okay.
you I think you're YGGG. I think I put that in the pool.
IGGG.
3 purple. Those are blue.
Oh, whoops.
All ups, no downs.
Ignore the first roll.
Huge success.
Great success.
Great success.
All right. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. So
Sheila got 1 success, 2 threat.
1 success, 3 threat, 1 triumph.
Ben just got 1 success, 2 advantage.
Okay. 1, 2. What did Reese get?
1 success, 3 threat, 1 triumph.
Okay. Chris, what'd you get? What
1
symbol will get?
failure, 1 threat. If I'm reading this right.
Okay. -1, -1. Yikes. All right. I gotta roll a few more people. There will be some people that will not be finishing the race.
I'm already really attached to all the player character band racers.
I know, right? I want them all to do well.
I want them all to do really well.
Yeah, I figured it'd be more fun than just having only mech roll.
Us like sit and watch.
The DM just playing the game by himself for 5 minutes.
Yeah, like okay. So everyone with the triumph is now tied for first. So that means Sebulba shoots out in front. Dre is in the lead. And Mech, what'd you get?
4 success, 2 threat. If you tell me that the system that you got going for this, then we can help enter it if that makes it easier.
Yeah. So my numbering is first number is successes are positive, failures are negative. a decimal, and then positive numbers for advantage, negative numbers for threat, and then a dot for and then a dot positive number for a triumph, and a negative number for despair.
Okay, I figured that's what it was. I just wanted to make sure. So if you're cool with it,
Yeah,
I'll,
please.
I'll let her. Yeah. Okay.
So, let me make another call. Let me just use another column for place, so you guys know. So we have tied for first. But I thought there was one more. Oh, okay. So then 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 4. And there you go. All right, so that's I think where everyone is. Okay, so a couple things happen now that I have all of these tables.
Oh, Lauren. Oh,
Lauren Hale,
my.
what happened, bro?
Yeah, he rolled pretty bad.
He rolled that. It happens.
But he did have a triumph, I think. So, oh no, he did. Okay, so yeah, so what happens? So the race starts. Everyone basically smashes it. Belden Juth tries to punch his accelerator forward, and I'm going to switch to doing an impression of the commentator to explain what happens. Oh, Juth pushed it forward there. Oh, he crashed. Ugh. What kind of ending to the race is that for him? A happy one. So yeah, the announcers are Statler and Waldorf. So Belden Juth. He tries to punch it too hard. He has like a mechanical jolt of basically something failing to shift correctly, and his thing snapped and he skids to the ground. He's uninjured, but he's out of the race.
All right,
Oh my
one less
God.
racer to deal with.
All right, so everyone else, you guys are advancing. Lauren Hale is going to be doing a thing as he goes backwards. He is going to swerve and try to hit Dre.
Ooh.
Bloodthirsty already.
I doubt we're the only people that have been propositioned to try and kill Dre during this race.
Yeah, there are a lot of people.
Everybody.
There are a lot of people in the universe. Okay, so he tries to sort of do a very sketchy pass and misses. So he is now taking a strain for that. Let's see here. So Dre basically just shoots ahead. His swoop goes very fast, which is not surprising to anyone that's watching the race. He's the local favorite for a reason, and he looks like he's his reputation is very good mechanic as well. So Nell Enos is a sort of like fully wrapped humanoid. You see like a thing of red hair kind of hanging out the side. She sort of plows ahead, and sort of is stuck in a lock. or she kind of gets tangled up with Poslo, and then kind of ends up behind. So there's let's go to our commentators. Boy, Enos and Poslo are really going neck and neck. Yeah, I'll say a pain in the neck. Ha 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 ha. All right. What is it? So now you guys know what everyone that I control is doing. What's happening for everyone else?
So Mech like pinned it at the start and was probably actually surprised at actually managing to be in second place, and he was taking it carefully at first, but seeing other people behind him, he gets a boost of confidence.
Ah.
Excellent.
I think Sheila and Sebulba might have gotten tangled up because we're next to each other in the runnings here, and we did not get a very good start.
Where are the runnings posted? Sorry.
The spreadsheet
Place
in
column.
look here.
Look here.
Oh, okay. I see. It's been updated. Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to doing some of their rolls in the dice channel just so it'll be faster. But guess what? So as you
Oh, I
guys
see. Okay.
are making your way out into the green area, it's part of the city, things happen.
Ah.
A 19. Okay. What is a 19?
What is a D20 doing in this game? Get out of here, D20.
Get out of here,
Yeah.
D20.
What is this?
Oh, my
Dungeons
race is
and
Okay.
in first, apparently. Oh, damn. Or no, there's two people in first. Me and Dre
Yep.
are tied for first.
Yep. So you
shit
guys.
on you, hamster.
Okay, this is actually perfect. So, as you are coming around a city bend, you notice that bridge would give you a way to jump across a chunk of track. It would involve you sort of going off track, smashing through a barrier that looked like you could make, and otherwise you go around. So that's where you see this gray thing that has the dots. That's basically what you'd be jumping a thing and going on a pretty dangerous section. But you can cut ahead and really save some time.
I think I want to go for that shortcut, especially being in the back. I need to catch up.
I mean, if this is Mario Kart strats, I'm using one of my 3 mushrooms to do the jump.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I feel like that's the right mindset to be in.
Okay.
Red shell.
Yeah, for
It-
sure.
it's going.
Yeah,
it's
no.
it's going to be.
I'm not
It's
afraid
going to
of
be.
any, jumps. I do these jumps every day for breakfast. It's easy.
Okay. So this is going to be 4 purple and 2 black if you're going to attempt it.
Whoa.
Oh. All right.
And
If
we're
you have a
just
thing that
going
removes
against our-
setbacks for piloting planetary, feel free.
2 black. Is that L?
K.
Okay.
2 failures, 3 threats. Damn.
I am going to use one of my boosts on this to do the jump silk. Does that affect my roll in any way?
It's going to drop one. It's going to drop one of the purples, one of the blacks, and add 2 blues.
2
Um.
black is K.
Yeah. There you
So that should be it.
Should I roll 2, or are we doing like initiative order for this?
We're basically just gonna go in the order of the standings.
Okay.
So Dre is now a 0-2. Lauren Hale is absolutely gonna go for this.
I definitely clicked one more green than I should have, so just drop a success off my result. That was unintentional.
Okay. Okay, so Your everyone that's succeeded, you guys are able to basically all plow through this thing. It's almost like they knew that the track makers left this flimsy barrier there, knowing people might try to take a shortcut. It's it's like you find a very obvious hidden wall in a video game. So, if you take at least one disadvantage, take a personal strain and a vehicle strain. If you have more than one, you take one to each. Otherwise, you just take one to your personal. If you didn't succeed,
What's my strain limit? I don't have one.
your strain is just your wound. So you take that as wounds. If your strain limit is 0, you just take that. You just subtract that from your.
Gotcha.
Oh goodness gracious! My vehicle strain limit is 2, and I've just burned 1.
Yep. Cool.
All right. So wait, I got a failure and 3 threats. What do I take here?
You are going to take 2 to you, and so take 2 wounds. So you're not 14, and your vehicle strain limit is now down to 2.
I just got 2 threats.
Yeah. So if you missed it, if you didn't succeed on the roll, there's too much debris for you to go through, so not to bother attempting it. You just go. There's no way I can get through there with enough speed, and you stick through. But you kind of have to bank it. You kind of have to do like a hard turn at the last second, so you take some strain from basically like whipping it hard.
Cool.
I surrender. I surrender. I will not take this shortcut.
Let's see.
Wave the white flag of surrender and take the long route.
I'm not biting off on that one.
You cheese-eating
So,
surrender monkey.
A thing happens while this is going on.
Cheese-eating surrender monkey.
Wow.
So, in midair,
Simpsons quote.
Poslo Kais, he kind of like makes a move, and something goes towards Nell Ennis's swoop. When she lands, after making the jump, she jumps off the bike and it explodes. So she is out of the race.
Got red shelled.
So let's review who's in what place. So Dre is still in first.
So Ben did not take the shortcut because he's a
Yep.
coward.
Neither did Sebulba.
Okay, so we've got one. Who was it in second? Mech took it, right?
Yeah, Mech went for the shortcut, right?
Okay, so
And I got 1 success, 2 threats.
Oh, you got a success.
I did get a success.
Oh!
I had
okay,
to
so
drop
Mech is now succeeding. Lauren Hale is. Get back to that.
Good job, Mech. Maybe I should have put money down on Mech.
I did use one of my mushrooms.
Mushroom.
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 That's why I got 1K on you, buddy. You got this.
Okay.
I believe in you.
So Mech is now tied for third.
Nice.
Okay, so Sheila, Sebulba.
I failed to make the shortcut.
Okay. So. Is that our rolls? Yes. Okay, cool. Clear this column.
I don't know that.
Did I screw something up?
Never mind.
All right. There we go.
I'm just not asking any questions.
Okay, so everyone is now roughly. Everyone sort of works their way through, and you guys are now approaching the The P section.
Gross.
Oh, what's Ben's rank?
He should be in, I think, 5th. Or he's either tied for 4th or 5th. Crap! I cleared the column. Let's say he's tied for 4th.
You can put him in last. That's fine.
No. So they're so
Team
these are less like ranks and more like what kind of grouping they're in and who's around.
Okay.
So it's time for another D20 of fun. 16. Okay. So as you guys are driving through, you hear a little thing on your in-helmet audio with your coaches and stuff. Pleasant voice, little robotic sounding comes on. Bing, bing. Hello, we've been trying to reach you about your extended warranty for your swoop bike. To speak with an agent, press 1 now. Connecting you to an agent. And then you get as this is happening, you are Mech. You are connected to a Wookiee who just goes into a full Shriwook spiel about extended car warranties. But for your swoop, you can tell
Honestly,
that they have no
might
idea what you're
want
driving. Let's see here, Gerard. You get a British person.
Are you?
He calls you a cheese eating surrender monkey and all
Wow.
Jeez.
You
So he gives you verbal
bastards.
abuse.
I will never buy
Yeah.
warranty from your kind across the channel. No, the warranty you offer me is no good. Not interested.
Okay, Chris, you hear a Mon Calamari guy telling you that dealership plans are a trap. This is actually a young guy who would later become Admiral Akbar, working part-time in a call center.
Oh, it's just his entry level job.
Yeah, he worked in a call center. He worked in a call center before he was.
Talk to my people.
Yeah. Yeah. So everyone gets basically the same standard robocall. So that, and there's no rules, so everyone just keeps going. What's everyone wanted? Who is all around everyone?
They didn't bother to call Ben. Oh well. They know he's a liability.
Okay, so a thing is going to happen up front. Where's my
I
dice?
feel like Mech Ben friendship coming up.
I think so too. They seem like kindred spirits.
Okay. So who is our most further forward? Okay. Our two furthest forward people are Pazlo and Mech. Mech, you hear blaster fire in front of you somewhere.
Ooh.
What the hell? All right.
Getting exciting.
And if you look ahead, Dre and Lauren are now basically neck and neck.
Oh, they're having a shootout.
Oh.
You don't really, you guys couldn't tell what was going on. You noticed it happened as you guys went. The sound sort of seemed to come up as as everyone was going through some trees. So maybe the ship overhead that's doing like cameras and stuff didn't see it. But you guys definitely heard blaster fire.
Mech suspects Tuscan Raiders, and he also knows they're easily scared off.
Mech is just so wholesome down to his core. There must be some, raiders nearby. It's definitely nobody would interfere with the race or anything. Good,
Okay.
good, honest, fair play.
Tuscan Raiders. At this race, at this time,
Who would have thought?
hell of a world we've got here.
Hell of an asteroid.
Can we see them?
No.
All right. We have
There's a Simpsons quote for any joke.
all right.
This whole
Reese
thing
and-
is a Simpsons episode, pretty much.
Yeah. Reese and Sebulba.
Okay.
You are going to make a red and 2 purple piloting with 2 setback plus whatever your handling is in blues.
Plus whatever or what?
Handling is. So if your handling is 1, you add a blue. If it's 2, you add 2.
Figuring out what I need to roll here.
I almost had it, and then I managed to hit clear.
Consarn it.
Handling. I don't see handling on my stats. Is it in the
You said
tracker or something?
It's in the
2
tracker.
difficulty?
Oh, okay.
It's 2 difficulty and 1 challenge.
Blues, my handling. 2 difficulty, 1. And challenge is the red one?
Yep.
Or the black one?
Red.
Okay, I got it. 2 failures, 1 advantage, 1 triumph?
Okay. What do you want your think about something good that you want to come out of the triumph. Because a thing's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what you probably will want, but I gotta know how Reese rolled.
Yeah, sorry. So so I have 1 handling, so it's 1 blue for the handling, and then sorry, what was the difficulty again? Apologies, I'm trying to put this into
A red,
Discord.
2 purple, and 2 black.
Gotcha.
Oh, what's the
black.
blank black thing mean? What does that mean?
It just means there's no symbols.
Okay.
Nothing bad.
Sorry. And what's the ability that I'm checking here? Sorry, is it piloting?
Piloting planetary.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect.
Because you guys are all zipping along at about, I don't know, 5 to 30 feet off the ground. Like you're going low and fast.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to retype this. So I have blue, yellow, and then you said it's 3 purple and what? I'm sorry.
And it's 2 purple and a red.
2 purple and red. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the Discord syntax here. All right, let me see if I have that correctly. Okay, 1 success.
Okay, cool. So Sebulba, your bike gets shot by Paz Lucais as you go into the forest. Your vehicle takes 2 strain. He basically hits some components. It starts sparking. You know that if it takes another hit like that, you make another high risk move, you're probably going to have your thing break and may kill you.
Okay. So my armor, it basically counts as having a toolkit. My triumph is I'd like to try and utilize that toolkit function to hopefully maybe remove 1 strain.
Okay. Yeah. So you will drop a place in the race to slow down, but you can have yourself. You can be at 2 strain instead of 1.
Okay.
But it's here. You are now 5. Where's Poslow? And Oh no, Reese made it. Okay, I went on the wrong side. And all right. Clocky.
All right.
Give me a 3 purple discipline check.
3 purple. Ooh, not great.
Okay.
Oh boy.
No success or failure, but 3 threats.
Okay. Take 3 personal strain. As you are going through the area with the fields with the ponies, you start having real anxious flashbacks.
Oh, PTSD, PTSD.
No, the ponies.
Are the electronics going to be affected by all the flop sweat?
You know what, Mechville?
They
right
are.
there. They're right there. It'd be
Yeah.
so easy just to turn left and
Yeah, take
mow
it.
'em
Take
all
a.
down.
Yeah. There will be a setback applied to the next piloting check. So, you guys are all speeding and racing through here. Everyone is going to get to roll a vigilance as you get to the sea. So you guys make your way through here. It's all the pack's kind of thinned out. You now have a little room to maneuver. We're all going to do a little discipline.
Versus anything or just raw discipline?
It's going to go against what I'm going to roll in the bot. So we'll just cancel them out.
Discipline or vigilance? Oh, I don't even know if I have a discipline.
It's discipline. So if you don't have a rank in it, it's just however many willpower. That is what you are rolling in greens.
What was the last thing you
just-
said? It cut off.
If you don't have a skill rank in discipline, it's just willpower. You just roll that number of greens.
It's like 3 green if I have 3 willpower, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Oops.
What's it against?
Currently.
You have to beat two. You have to beat two. You have to counter 2 failures and 3 setbacks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Ben Yendel is going to take another wound.
Personal?
Yep.
Ow.
He
success to advantage.
cool. He is concerned. You break 3 success and 2 advantage. Okay, yeah. Gerard feels fine. He doesn't feel anxious, but he does feel. He passed the check, so he's not going to have upgraded difficulty next lap. But he takes a strain just because he sees everyone else kind of being tentative and it's stressing him out.
I got 3 success.
Okay, so you also succeed on that end. You take 2 wounds. Because I've been saying strain and wound. I know you don't have strain, so.
Okay.
So yeah, you also you're doing some deep breathing, imagining RuPaul, but you scrape your arm on a cave wall. And
Right,
it hurts.
yeah. I say a prayer to Saint RuPaul to help ground and center me. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys don't see anything, and pretty soon you are into the green.
So this green area, largely there's kind of like just the main single kind of hairpin turns at either end of there, but there's not going to be a lot of handling checks along this particular stretch that's pretty open.
there is an obstacle. I don't know what the obstacle is yet.
Right, but
Yeah.
I don't know that obstacle's there. My character's gonna execute full throttle.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I think my character will do the same.
Cool. Everyone that is
This is the last lap, right? This is for all the marbles.
this is the first of 3 laps.
First
first
lap.
of 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. We're still. Oh, I'm sorry.
But this
we're
is
still on the
like
first lap.
one of the 2 straightaways in the track.
One of the two areas to go the fastest.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, yes.
So we're like, I guess you would put like a marker of where we are. So
Yeah, you guys are you come out and we're the thing that's going to happen is let me double check. Okay.
Okay, I got 1 success, 2 threats, but my skilled jockey, I can remove one of the threats. I think, if I'm reading this right.
Okay. So yeah, you succeed and take a personal strain or wound if you didn't have any strain.
Okay, personal strain and all right. My speed is now 5 for the next 2 rounds.
Fantastic.
how can I see the stats of my vehicle?
It is in the Hoovy Gam Race Stuff tab on the RPG Tracker. I think it's
it's
in
already
the-
here. Okay.
I got 0 success, 0 advantages, and 1 triumph on my check to boost.
Okay.
My full throttle check.
For your triumph, we're gonna upgrade your next roll to notice something. Everyone else, vigilance. This is going to be a 3 purple, and 2 more setbacks because you are racing. You're feeling it. You're all kind of feeling a little cold because you've been going 200 kilometers an hour for about 40 minutes by this point.
Just 2 setbacks, or are there purple in there as well?
3 purple.
3 purple. Okay, 2 black.
You know what? We better make this a red and 2 purple. I think I gotta give you guys some points that you can flip for flavor.
I know, right? When something really sideways happens.
And you said I upgrade this somehow or something because of my triumph. Or
Yep.
no,
So
this is a different role.
yeah. So you can if you have a green that would be rolling on this vigilance, make it a yellow and drop the red to another purple, and add a boost.
Sorry, what's the letter for the black die?
K.
K. Oh yeah, I messed up.
So for vigilance, am I rolling discipline or perception? Or doesn't
Vigilance is its own thing. If you don't have
you sent me.
then it is blank. It is cunning,
Honey,
and it's
that'll-
that
okay.
whatever cunning is. It's that in greens.
Cunning and green. Got it. Okay.
Sheila got 2 advantage.
Ben is 1 success, 2 threat.
Okay.
3 success, 1 threat.
Okay. Well,
0 success.
so who succeeded?
Ben.
Reese.
Sheila missed, and let me roll
I didn't succeed or fail. I just got
Same.
advantage.
Okay, so you failed, but you have some advantage.
But I failed, but not
okay.
that bad.
Mac did not do
Oh,
two
what?
failure.
Failing with style.
2 failure, 2 threat. Oh,
Yeah, two failure, two threat.
Beck
Ooh. Back.
had a rough roll there.
Okay, so that's not good. And
I do like that the other people are not doing great.
Yeah, I want the dice that Moskaw was rolling with earlier when he was doing all the
Okay.
mechanical stuff.
I know, right? All of those.
Yeah, for real.
His dice.
so a thing happens. As you guys are coming around the corner, you guys see a flash of movement, kind of in some long grass below you. You guys have been kind of following the terrain, but coming up a little bit. You guys see Poslo get pulled down hard.
Ooh.
You're not sure what. You're not. You guys don't see anything like happening. But he gets pulled down to the ground, and you hear an explosion. So Poslo is out of the race.
Oh, man.
Did anyone have
You played a lot
Did anyone
of
get a?
Discord manager, didn't you?
Did anyone have a triumph on this?
No.
No.
Okay.
Did he have
Anyone
gold?
succeed with advantage?
I had advantage,
Oh,
Not
but
I.
no success.
Just success. Success and threat for me.
okay. You guys saw a small creature moving really fast. I'm not saying who this was, but you've seen them before, and
Oh.
they're gone.
Oh. I know what it was.
So you get, that's kind of it as we jockey ahead. So we currently have a little bit of competition here. I'm gonna adjudicate what's happening between Lauren and Dre.
I'll be right
They
back.
have a thing happening.
Oh, yikers.
Yeah, we are at 3 hours and 20 minutes without a break, by the way.
Oh, sorry. We'll wrap up at the end of this lap. I think.
That's fine.
I don't want to keep people too long.
I
Unless
just
people
always
wanna go.
leave as soon as I have to pee, and I come back and I miss stuff like a good player.
I'm on headphones. I just mute all pee.
You just roleplay while
I
you
mean-
piss.
You don't know it, but
Roleplay while you piss.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
make
about?
sure-
I'm a real gamer. I have a Gatorade bottle at my desk.
Okay.
Just don't get that mixed
been
up
on
with
the
the
toilet
lemon
with my
lime.
laptop
Nope.
this whole time.
That's the secret. I'm
I'm
always peeing.
Okay. So,
Uh-oh.
Dre, you guys see him. You guys see his swoop start smoking, and he comes to us, and he slows way down.
Eat shit, Dre.
On your way by.
Actually, I may try to hit him with my wacky arm.
What? That seems very dark for Mech.
I don't know. He's getting competitive.
I don't know. If we got a Snidely Whiplash character, it could end up like Wacky Races in the cartoons.
I don't think I'm going to do the arm on the first lap. I think we need it to get a little more intense.
Meanwhile, in the stand, Chal's like, use the arm, use the arm.
Yeah, Chal's just like, hit him, hit him, hit him, kill him.
Champ's like trying to get her to calm down, and she's like bloodthirsting in the audience. Like,
Yeah, are you gonna try to slow down and hit him?
Scared. They're getting their children away.
There's like a small radius appearing where
This chick's really aggressive.
You know, with machines like that keep going out of order, it's a wonder they're gonna have an industrial revolution. The commentators continue heckling, so everyone that's like in the stadium watching gets to enjoy Statler and Waldorf just dunking on everything happening. All right, so Dre is stuck. Lauren is up front. Who are my closest next people? Mac, you are, I think, in second, fourth.
Hell yeah.
No, you're tied for third. Okay, Mac. You and Biddy get to roll against each other. Who wants to make this roll?
Biddy, I think your dice roller is actually working, so go for it.
I say you go for it, Mac. You're the
All right.
you're the plot point. You
Okay.
can use my die roller.
Okay, so Mac, you are going to be YGG versus 3 purple and a black.
IG purple. Okay.
We're going to see if you can pass him.
One success,
Okay.
one advantage.
Okay. You get a clean pass, and you are now.
Oh, you can never pass me. Give it your
And
best
you
shot.
Eat my dust, Frenchman!
Oh, you bastard!
Okay,
I shall avenge you.
I think you should smack this guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I try to smack him as he goes by. With my glove.
If you want,
Eat my glove, my friend.
And throw a gauntlet at me.
yeah, it's going to be a 3 purple or a 3 red melee with 3 setbacks because you're traveling at speed. But if you want to slap him with the glove, you can.
Oh yes, it is worth it. With three setbacks, and sorry, what? It's a melee attack or something.
Yep, it's a
What am I
melee-
rolling for that? Like, what's my skill for that? Brawn.
Yep, against three reds and 3 blacks.
So 2 greens against that. Yes, I will
There you
not
go.
be disrespected by your kind.
I spit in your general direction.
1 failure, 4 threats, one despair.
Okay, so
That's the only
this
way
is
it's gonna happen.
My glove,
As
my
expected,
beautiful
okay.
French leather glove.
okay. So you tried to lean over and slap him as he jockeyed by you. You missed and fell off your swoop. Swoop goes out of control and explodes. You take 8 personal wounds, and
wow, that went real bad real fast.
you're out of the race. And the last thing you see before you go unconscious is an Ewok that appears to be smoking a meth pipe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the little. Okay.
Titch.
And my question was be like, what do I have to roll to avoid the corpse?
You are able to do that as a normal thing.
Can I flip a destiny point to just like miraculously the Frenchman comes out of this unwounded?
Unscathed.
Just like
Yeah, we'll go with that. But he's out of the race, so.
alright, I'm flipping a destiny point. His bike goes like speeding off and he like tumbles and stands up and has like 0 scratches on him.
Like, whoa.
Okay, but
Superior French blood. I will finish this race on foot.
the Ewok is going to follow him.
When you get some big bullfrogs around here, I'm craving some frog legs. I've not had them in 30 minutes.
So I would have been behind them, right? Or been
Yeah.
good? Oh
Yep.
no, there's someone in the middle of the road! Get out of the way! I'm careening right toward him.
Oh god. You're just
Okay,
like
you want
you can't look away, so you're just like driving straight into him, even though you're like trying to avoid
target
him.
fixated.
I just
Covering
imagine,
your eyes, like-
imagine Hans Moleman, you know, like sitting on the seat and can barely see over above the dash.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the
Yes.
way!
Okay, so you guys have all made it through this section. Unless you're trying to hit him, you are able to.
No, I'm
make it
attempting
through.
to avoid
So
him and the exploding speeder bike and the Frenchman.
Okay, so 4.
so are we calling that one round?
You
For that movement?
get.
Okay.
Yep. This is less about like, oh, these things have to happen, and more just how are things going. So the next
So I
section.
communicate to you when my speed boost ends. So I'm just trying to run it by ear.
Yeah, we're gonna go through basically when you get back to the start of the starting line. Basically, is when it will end for two turns of stuff.
Cool.
So, you guys are hitting the SH section, so you're starting to work your way back into town for a 17.
A lot of
Um,
teens.
Everyone make a 3 purple resilience check.
Purple
Resilient.
Yep. As you are going through, you notice that there is a what appears to be like a chemical refinery spraying gas onto the area you're trying to
way.
drive.
Seems unsanitary.
Oh god. 4 failures to advantage.
Okay. Well,
I'm out of the race.
nope. You are going to you're going to take another vehicle strain as you cough and doink off the wall. Your vehicle. Oh wait, no. Your vehicle is going to take a wound. So your vehicle, when you bang off the wall, your vehicle will stall and come to a stop, and you are on the ground. So you can try to mechanics it to get it fixed. But you banged into something, and it was kind of not super robustly built. These things are not meant to be smacking
Oh no,
into
it's
each
like
other.
it only had 1 hit point. That was it.
Yeah.
They're not bumper cars.
Let me grab my vehicle crits because I gotta see what you. I gotta double check what you roll.
Look, I've already mechanics this thing once in the race. I'm not sure how good it's gonna work a second.
Right. Pulling out the physical GM screen for the vehicles.
It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good.
It'll buff out. It'll buff out.
I mean, it's only the engine block. I mean, that's not important.
No. It's optional.
Let's. I'm gonna need you to roll these D100 here.
Ooh. Crit table.
So select them both and then just tap R a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. How's that? 120. Okay. Well, that's something.
Okay. Yeah, that actually narratively totally works with what I said initially. You take a system strain, but so your machine shuts off, but you have no long-term repercussions. You're just going to be slipping behind a little bit. You'll
I'm
get to.
already dead last. So it's
Yep. Well, you're now going to be another band further behind. If you.
Well, you're not dead last.
Well,
true.
I mean, Dre is still behind.
No, I actually I don't know what position I am. Like, I was last, and then for the last 2 turns or 2 rounds, I've been going faster than anybody else on the course. So fuck if I know where I'm at.
Yeah. You are actually. You should be up in the same. You should be basically even with Mech.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, what, with mech? Okay.
Oh, you're doing pretty well.
I was
Yeah.
not expecting to be doing that well.
Yeah. You guys are. You guys are in the same band.
Very well.
For that last check, I got 3 success, 3 threat. I think this is for the.
Okay.
Resilience going into town.
So.
Yeah.
You cough a little bit, but you keep control. So take 2 strain or wound.
Okay.
Mech got 3 success, 2 advantage.
Mech, you actually are starting to get in the zone. You can heal a strain if you would like. And
Nice.
You're
And you are
invigorated
now-
by the toxic gas.
yeah, he
Sounds
he is a little stoned.
Look,
And you-
tons of soldiers.
But he's
get,
just relaxed. Yeah, it like helps with
stoked
his
by the smell of
jitters.
cordite. Cordite's bad for you, but they love it.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Okay, so there's sort of the bands for where everyone is. Lauren Hale is still in front. We have Sebulba and Mech kind of battling behind. Then we have Bin and Sheila sort of fighting in that last group, and Dre is still stuck. And he is behind you guys. So, how long does everyone have today? Because we've got the end of the lap coming up, and we can either wrap there or accelerate through to finish the race.
We're flexible today.
I am flexible.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
I ask because I want to be respectful of everyone's time.
Right.
Yeah, if we want to, I feel like getting to the end of the lap is probably like a good.
You want to pause through the race, or do you want to finish the race?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if everybody's good to finish the race, I'm good with that too. As long as, yeah, we're flexible.
I can stick around.
Okay, if you guys are
This
good,
is
we'll.
the thing I was gonna do today. So.
Okay. Well, cool. So as you guys come around the corner, you guys are now sort of starting to hit the thing. Everyone's going to make a 2 purple discipline check. Mech, you get a setback for this.
Okay.
Because a thing is happening that you will notice as you come around and go by the stands.
All right, Ben got a success advantage.
Fantastic.
Ooh, 2 success and a triumph.
Wait, what's the check we're running?
Discipline.
Discipline. Okay, thank you.
Or willpower if you don't have a discipline.
I've got discipline, but what's the difficulty again?
2
2
purple.
purple.
Thank you.
I got nothing across the board. All dice canceled out.
0,
Okay, so-
0, zeros across the board.
2 success, 1 threat, 1 triumph.
Okay. So if you succeeded, you noticed some very attractive people sort of doing like the flashing the racers type things. Mech,
Wait,
you
what?
missed this and were distracted.
Ah,
no!
Nick
He
didn't
saw
get
some-
to see no titty.
It probably would have made him sweaty.
No, he saw and
reason
it did make him sweaty.
There's a reason
your
you got
neck-
disadvantage on that one, baby.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
you gotta
Sebulba
set back.
Raises his feet that are in fact his hands in a whoop whoop gesture at the titties.
Nice.
The crowd goes nuts. And the Statler and Waldorf continue talking about their about how attractive the people are, and then they make a comment. You're not looking at the people. Exactly. That's why I can say it with a straight face. Ha 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 ha. So they are continuing to dunk on everyone, just mercilessly, but in a very PG way.
In a way
Um,
that most of the minors won't really understand anyway, but the adults will find entertaining.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
years, everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, that's kind of sexist."
Yeah. No. Um. So you guys are on the straightaway.
Oh wait, I got a triumph.
Oh,
What do
What
I
do
get?
you want your?
my sister was in there. Oh God.
Yeah,
Crashes into the wall. For my
I thought
triumph,
my doing the whoop whoop was my triumph.
your
No.
whoop was your triumph.
You guys can
I-
decide what you want to have happen. I've got an idea for a thing that could happen.
I would
I
like
mean-
to. I don't know. I don't know how to turn that into a triumph, but in a way that
You could just get some strain back.
huh?
You could just get some strain back, or
Oh,
get
that's a good idea.
or keep a
Yeah,
couple boosts.
Can I get invigorated by the beautiful people and take and heal some strain?
Yeah, you see some glorious titties of all genders and species, and you are
Titties
like,
akimbo,
hell yeah.
as it were.
Yep.
Amazing.
Exactly.
How many strain can I heal?
I'll give you 4.
Ooh, I'm super invigorated. Those are some pretty people.
Didn't Sebulba get a triumph too?
I did.
Yeah.
Is that enough to get
What's
you back
he-
in the race?
Oh yeah, because he was having his swoop.
I am like, yeah, it's like a gust of wind would take this thing out right now. It's like, so am I gonna be reinvigorated and I can like stop and maybe do some quick repairs with my toolkit that's in my armor, and just get a huge penalty, but have a functioning swoop.
I think you're misunderstanding how triumphs work. So here's how I imagined it. So you're coming around the corner. The thing is dying, and you see some beautiful nudity out in front of you, and you feel reinvigorated. You know what? You're like, you know what? I'm not going down with this thing breaking, and you just start slapping the crap out of it. Percussive maintenance, like you're beating this thing like it's a pre-built HP. It's 1998, and you have a faulty ribbon cable, exactly like I did back in 1998 with an HP and a faulty ribbon. Anyway, you are beating the hell out of this thing, and it comes back to life. So you lost your speed, obviously, so you're back to whatever your max is without full throttle, but you are continuing to race.
Okay.
It's just the power of anime that and titties
Yeah.
that
So
restores
it's
your vehicle to
working,
life.
but I still have like 0 wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your next then if you
happens, I'm donezo.
yeah it's going to get very very bad. Okay.
That makes complete sense. Okay. I
Just
follow.
don't crash, lol.
Or take the slightest bit of damage from a whipping thing off of mech hamsters.
Do y'all think Chal would have been one of the ones flashing?
I think so. Yeah.
I think she's a little hyped up on adrenaline
your
right
character.
now, and I think Champ would have been very embarrassed to be next to her when she did that. He would have definitely averted his eyes.
She's either flashing or yelling at Mech to kill the other race.
Yeah. I think-
Or both at the same
Both
time.
at the same time, baby.
I
Are
think
these like your ovipositors or something? Like, what's everybody cheering about? I don't understand this.
I think she's more about like the she's not drunk, so I think the top staying
Oh,
on.
that's
but
right.
she is
They didn't have the
yelling,
beer she
"Kill
liked.
them!
Okay, so we're
Yeah,
still on
but,
murder.
Use the stick."
Roll a d20 to see if there were Jello shots, being passed out by a droid in the stands.
Hold on, let me roll.
No, that's just give me a point.
Yeah, that's destiny
Okay.
points. You just ask for that, and the DM says yes.
All right, well,
Right
a
on.
little.
I got you.
Ooh, get
and-
jello
and-
shots for Rich.
Well, no, I was wrong for something else. In my cheering a little side boob slopes out, but I immediately put it back in. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
that's what you get.
And I flipped it so you
She's
now
from Brain
you have access to Jello shots, Chal, as many as you would like.
What's that?
You have access to as many Jello shots as you would like. If you have more than 4, I'm gonna need you to do some resilience checks.
No, she's too engaged in the race to care. So
She's
yeah,
got
Why is your
tunnel vision.
species? Why is your species so obsessed with skin? Everything's skin. Metaphors about skin. Thin skin, thick skin. You show some skin, everybody cheers. What is this? Why do your species love skin so much? Makes no sense.
It's useless compared to carapace. Look at how flabby
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. You don't even have a carapace. Like I understand making a big deal about a carapace.
You should
Come
be
on.
embarrassed.
Forget
They're
about it.
weak.
I mean, do you hear me looking at another bug? Be like, look at that thorax. Look at that shaking that
Yeah.
thorax.
All right,
Exactly.
so
And if I did, could you blame me? Really?
It's a shapely
Eh.
thorax.
everyone is going to make a 2 purple vigilance with 2 setbacks because the thing is going to happen with the track.
Vigilance. Can't I remember my stuff?
2 purple, 2 black. Was it?
Yep, 2 purple, 2 black.
Uh-oh. So Ben got a failure and a threat.
Woo! Well, I see your failure and a threat, and I raise you 1 failure and 3 threat.
And
One
I raise
failure
you
and 3
4
advantage.
failures.
Okay.
Just dies.
Look at this roll.
Good God.
Okay. So Lauren Hale makes it through. What happens is, so this stand kind of is built over like the streets. You guys see like a box truck like plows through a barrier and
Oh, God.
crashes in the middle of the track, spills shit everywhere, and you guys see a fat human hop out of the seat. He's got like one of the Mad MAGA hats that you guys saw from the swamp. He's you can't tell because you're approaching from the other side, but like beer bottles are spilling out. Written on the side of his truck is a bunch of xenophobic bullshit, and he's yelling at various aliens to go back where they came from.
Oh, lordy.
So Lauren does not hit any of the debris. Everyone that failed, Mech. Let's start with you.
Oh boy.
Let's.
You're going to take 2 wounds and 2 strain as a piece of the debris that flies up and it hits you.
Strain is definitely starting to stack up. On the other side of those ponies, I don't know. Mac might be losing.
Try getting a triumph. It's super effective.
Yeah, that's great.
Just get triumph. All right.
Get on the communicator and relay that idea to Mac. Hey,
Yeah.
try getting a triumph, buddy. It's my recommendation to you. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
I do feel like that's like because Eorlax doesn't know the first thing about like piloting and stuff, so I feel like that is essentially what his advice is pertaining to. It's like, drive fast, drive good, don't crash.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm using the force? I'm using the force or some shit.
Can you do
trying
some
to help
like
him out.
force shenanigans as he drives by you to like
Oh yeah,
help
we
with
have
strain
dice.
or anything like
Hold
that?
on, yeah. We have destiny points that we should be upgrading our rolls with, or
Well,
something.
even then, like as he passes Eorlax, is Eorlax able to like do any Jedi stuff like while he's near him?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Or on the like, I could also like
Yeah.
fuck up the other guys. Potentially,
Confidence
like, get 'em
boost,
confused.
maybe.
Yeah. Can
You,
I don't know,
you don't
actually-
have you don't have anything that would cover from where Eorlax is to the track would be on personal scale extreme range.
Yeah.
I mean, I can fly.
They probably don't
It
interfere
would be
like
based-
physically.
Probably
You don't need to make a roll for this. You know that if you start flying over the track to mess with the racers, you will be shot.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
okay.
Fair enough.
They will just
I was
assume
thinking
that
more
you
sneaking, but even so, I'm not. I won't fuck around with it. It's not Eorlax's thing anyway. He's enjoying the nectar in his pants.
are. You do see someone that catches Eorlax's eye. By the way, it is a hut. It is very corpulent. You're talking like 2,000 pounds plus. Got a lot of cushion for the pushing for Eorlax.
Yeah, just like a
pounds for a
Genosian
hut is
queen.
kinda light.
Fantastic.
I don't know what a hut actually weighs. I'm just trying to describe like an actual like super thick
I
hut.
feel like 2,000 pounds is probably a fair estimation. That doesn't sound
Uh,
like overkill. Oh,
Internet says
for- for
3,000 pounds for Jabba the
Yeah,
Hutt.
okay.
Genosians like what you would call thick women. Thick, yes.
Okay, so all right, you
So
see a 3,800
2,000
pound
is actually
hut.
small.
You've seen what Genosian women look like, and they are.
They need to be
thick,
capable of
They are thick
laying
with
thousands
24
and thousands of
Cs.
eggs. Yes, thousands of eggs at a time per day. Really, anything less than that, what are you wasting your time with?
Go find yourself another queen.
So yeah, you guys make it through the lab. Let me just I'm going to just do this, and I'm going to put this back at the front so that I can see all of this. I don't want it going off the track too far. There we go. I'm just resetting it so I don't have to scroll quite as far.
I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
If anyone knows how to make it so this column stays pinned for the A, so I can see who's who, be cool.
What do you want?
Yeah,
On
you're
the-
killing me now.
If we can pin this so this column's always like
Oh, yeah. So which columns do you want? Just the names or
the names and speed, names, speed, names, speed, and handling.
I know how to
But
do that in
the-
Excel.
Freeze
Google
frame.
Honestly,
Freeze up to column A. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
yeah, cool. That's actually that's plenty. I can work it from here. Okay, so you guys have mostly survived. Only one person is out of the race so far. Yeah. So lap two comes in. You guys are in the play. You guys are in the bands. We're gonna use we're gonna have a little thing to see if Sebulba and Mech can close in on Lauren. Because that's a roll that I want to make. This will be a fun one.
Paladin in here.
Yeah. So you guys are able to catch up into the next band with Lauren and Sheila and Ben. You guys are in the are going head to head. Who wants to make this roll?
Sure. What am I doing?
You are going to roll yellow yellow against red purple purple, and you get a boost.
Yellow, yellow, red, purple,
Mm-hmm.
And a boost.
and a boost, which is a B.
Blue. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Looking at a success with a threat.
Okay. So Sheila is able to jockey past Ben. What do you guys want to describe what happens as you guys are sort of coming out jockeying sort of along the front and about to sort of enter into the industrial park, going back out of town.
Well, I'm looking at my guy, and can I do the master driver maneuver, which says once per round with driving vehicle, I can suffer 2 strain to perform an action as a maneuver. Can I like try to? I mean, I guess the result was that she overpassed me, but can I like try to like? If she's like passing me on the inside, can I try to like pin her against the wall or something, or kind of fight for it and take 2 strain?
Yeah, that'll give you another one of those rolls to see if you can inflict.
Okay,
some.
so just a total reroll.
Yep,
Okay,
same dice
2
pool. Just
strain.
roll it again.
2 strain for a reroll. So nothing, just 1 advantage.
Yep. So you tried, but Sheila Sewell is very good at looking in the mirrors because she looks fabulous all the time. So she's able to easily just
Perfect.
Yeah, she actually is checking herself out in the mirror in a mirror as you try to do this. She's just like, please. But you don't lose control or slow down. You just miss.
Well, her hair looked so good, I didn't want to mess it up. Go on ahead, Sheila. Ladies first.
Thank you, darling.
Also,
got hand fruitful again.
Yeah, my headcanon is that Sheila actually like gives Ben like a wink and like a bite of the lip, and he gets blushy and loses his gumption in the moment. He's like, oh.
Flop sweat. Flop.
Yep.
Roll for nosebleed.
Okay, and Ben, you hear behind you the sound of another swoop approaching, and behind you, you can you know that Dre is behind you now, and coming up quick.
Oh, I thought taken out. That was the one thing I was betting on. Everyone else dying.
That was my win condition. Damn it.
I mean, Ben is doing pretty well. He has never finished a swoop race before, so he's doing great. Like he's made it through a full lap without dying. He's having a great time. All right, let's see.
I myself am impressed. Let me say.
Let's see what we got in our mystery section up ahead. A 6. Okay. I need a D4
Oh man.
because there's a thing I gotta do. Dice, plastic, D4. Just make this big enough that I can actually see it. Thank you. Okay. So, as you guys come into the narrow part of town again, the bridge thing has been shut down. There's now an actual thing blocking it. And you notice some fans are throwing shit onto the raceway to try to cause a little more action.
Oh boy.
So everyone gets to make piloting checks against 4 purple.
4 purple.
Yep.
Two threat.
No. 2 failure.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use my natural driver to re-roll this. We'll see what comes up.
Oh, I have abilities. That's right.
1 success, 2 threat.
Okay.
Than failure. Better than failure. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So you succeeded but took a threat?
I took 2 threats.
All right.
But I had failed previously, so I kind of had to use it because I have nothing left on this swoop.
A 38 plus 10. You're okay. So you run over a piece of debris, and your engine sucks in part of it, and flames out.
Oh no!
So you didn't get injured on it, but you're you hit your strain threshold on the ship, so you're gonna get to spend a little time falling back and trying to fix it. Who else?
That was
Who
for me.
else?
That was for
Yep.
Sebulba. Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Sheila, what'd you get?
I got 2 threat, I think. Let me scroll. Yeah, 2 threat.
Yep. Okay, so you bang into a refrigerator that someone pushed over, and
Good lord.
that was what I rolled the d4 for.
On what it was.
Yep. Take 4 wounds.
Ouch.
Surprised
Looks
it
like
wasn't
you're going on ice.
Wow, that was
I'm
bad.
surprised it wasn't a kitchen sink. Hardy har.
Her.
I do actually have a thing on the table for people crossing the road holding the sheet of glass for
What
to
was
everyone
the
to drive. You take 4 wounds.
Yeah, what was the last thing you were saying you cut out?
I was going to say I have. Yeah, for people walking across the street holding the pane of glass, like they have in all the car chases where they have to drive through the middle of 2 guys carrying a huge thing of glass in the middle of the street.
Waiting for the
that-
fruit stand too.
The fruit stand is also on the table. Like, this is just nothing. Like, my table is nothing but tropes. It's great.
Amazing.
Anyone else that didn't make it?
So I got 1 failure, 4 threat, but I also got a triumph.
Okay, so, Mech, what would you like your triumph to be? You're going to hit also a refrigerator, and you're also going to take 4 wound. But, what would you like your positive thing to be?
This might be a stretch, but for my triumph, I want hitting the refrigerator like it knocks something back into place on the bike and takes off a vehicle strain.
Okay.
What?
I was going to do
like
you.
if you were gonna like jump off it like a ramp.
That was what I was going with. Yeah, I was imagining.
You like
It can knock something back into place.
All right, that one's better. Let's try Dukes of Hazzarding it.
Okay. Yeah. So you Dukes of Hazzard it, and you are now in first place. You have passed. You have cut off Lauren Hale, so you are now in front.
Nice. You still gotta take your. Oh, you did. Yeah.
Oh, my wounds. I gotta take wounds. Not take.
Oh, yeah. I guess I was just keeping it in the same pool.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the excitement going through the town part. Mech is now well in front, and back in the stands. The announcers can't believe this shit. They swear this thing is rigged. This is fake news. There's no way some idiot. They're using very colorful language, calling Mech an idiot. They have video footage of the pony incident that's airing all over the galaxy now. So yes,
Like,
the
they
pony
dug it
incident.
up because they figured out who he was, and they just started putting that on Space ESPN.
Yeah,
It says this is a recreation at the bottom of it.
yeah.
Just
They
somebody in a
actually.
wig.
Yeah, it's the bad Chinese CG from the news or whatever. It's like that level of recreation.
Nice.
So everyone's now up to the P section. Let's make a roll. 17. we already hit 17, so nothing really interesting happens, and you guys, we're gonna keep things. We're gonna say that there's not gonna be good passing opportunities here because of I want to move us along. So yeah, it's competitive, but no one's able to really jockey for position.
Okay.
Hey, so can you increase the sensitivity on your mic because you cut in and out a lot?
And your sound gauge may be high, or maybe give it a refresh.
Actually, so he's pushing just fine to the stream. I think that it's choking trying to pipe through the stream and Discord is what's happening. Because the stream is just fine. It's just on our end.
Gotcha.
And I don't know what the fix is
I've
for
got
that.
the stream muted. I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I did too, but I just, for when I was, we were clipping that bit from earlier, the audio for the clip is actually fine the whole time.
That's
We just had it
It's like the
cut
last
out and then
syllable on every
say,
sentence. Yeah.
we just had it cut out and
nice.
say, get off. So that was just for us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that one, that roll had already come up, so nothing happens, and we are back. We are back to the C section. Oh, look, a natural 20. Mech.
That's good, right?
You are far enough in front. You don't actually need to make a vigilance check. You see something. Inside the cave, kind of hanging from the ceiling, you see something that looks like a cross between a spider, an eldritch horror, and one of the worms from Tremors. You remember that there was some apparently very dangerous critter that hung out sort of near where the course was. People really hadn't seen it before, but they'd had some racers die in the caves, and that was like the rumor. There is, in fact, a thing that you see, and let me just make a roll here.
We may want to give everything a cycle, Silk. You are breaking up quite a lot.
Is that any better?
It sounded
So
better
far,
now. We'll see how
Talk
it
for
goes.
5 to 10 seconds straight and see what happens.
Okay, well, the roll is in, so I think we've got at least that going. There's a thing that's happening, which is good.
Yeah, we heard you the whole time.
Better than you've been all night.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Okay,
We
well,
we didn't catch most of that last bit of what
The cave
Mech is
bit,
seeing in the
yeah.
cave. We didn't catch it.
okay, well, it is a eldritch horror mixed with a spider and one of the graboids from Tremors.
Jesus Christ, that we missed an important fucking sentence.
But those are some key details.
Those are some
Yeah.
keywords.
I want to get the refresher on. Yeah.
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 Damn.
So this was a thing that if you guys had researched, you would have heard about. It's a legendary creature. The people who tend to see it tend to also be taken for crazy people because they describe things that shouldn't exist. And there's no cameras in the caves. They always seem to be broken. And this thing is basically launches a thing at Mech, and that was what the roll was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Mech,
crackle through on the communicator. Hey, Mech, take a picture of that thing. That sounds really thick. I need it for something.
You actually can't. You actually the cave is a dead zone, so you actually can't hear anything back from your team while you're in there.
I need it for something.
Is Aerolax putting that into Spank Bank?
He needs it for research.
He would have to.
Yeah, I'm doing
He would.
sports research. It's complicated. I can't explain it.
He's gonna have to pull. He's gonna have to see if he can get the visual out of Mech's mind.
gonna have to do a
when they're not
sanity
racing.
check the next time he
Yeah.
wants to bust it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, if you don't
so
want me probing your dreams while you sleep, just take a picture with your, whatever tablet.
so
Eorlax is the horniest of all of us.
Right? By a large margin.
was about to go
This is a relatively asexual party, except for Eorlax.
yeah.
He's the horny
So,
bard. He's the bard.
He's the horny
It's
bard.
true.
Horny
He's
bard,
the
yeah.
horny bard.
Okay.
It's
So
crazy to just, like show up in Mech's room tonight to be like, "Poor gullet."
yes. So this thing shoots basically a big ball of acid at Mech, who gets a little singed. So you take a couple strain. Take 2 strain because it freaks you out. It misses though, so you're not injured. It doesn't damage your thing. You happen to see it just in time. And her triumph is she melts kind of a hole and some rocks fall, and it's going to be a little bit easier for her to take a shot at the next person coming through.
Oh no!
Which looks like it's going to be Dre.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
oh, whoops! I forgot to add the boost to first one.
You got boosts also?
Yeah. Okay. Let me just go. Okay, so Dre is going to get popped with some acid. He takes 9.
Not even
Yeah,
gonna have to kill Dre ourselves.
I know the fucking race might just do it.
Lauren Hale makes it. So the despair. She is taking some damage because she basically makes a maneuver to hit Dre, and while she does hit him, she is hurt now. So she is now. And... Cool. So those two are there, and then finally we have our folks bringing up the back. We have Sheila and Ben.
Yeah! We're still in the race!
Am I in the cave yet?
Yeah, you guys are all catching up. She is shooting at you guys though.
No! This was my biggest fear.
I mean, if
Oh,
that's
God.
your,
Eldritch horror from beyond.
I mean, if that's your biggest fear, that's pretty
That's pretty
reasonable.
reasonable.
I knew this was gonna happen.
My mama always told me not to
Mama
mess
told
with
me-
eldritch horrors.
Told me not
Okay.
to go into the cave.
Well,
Oh, this looks bad.
yeah. So Bulbo is the first one up.
Okay.
Sebulba, I'm sorry. Your
Kaboom.
swoop gets hit with a thing of acid and pulls apart,
Oh no!
and you are launched off the thing and slam into a cave wall and are unconscious.
Yikers! Poor little country
look
boy.
forward to being the sex puppet of whatever this creature is.
This is yeah. So Sebulba is now out. It's almost like It's almost like things happen to eliminate all the people that I would have to play all at once, so I wouldn't have to juggle 2,000
so that it
things.
goes faster as the race goes on.
It's funny
Yeah.
how the fates work.
Yeah,
Weird
it's
mechanic.
yeah, it's
Completely-
weird. It's
completely
the
bizarre.
things would work out in a way that just moves things along because we're very bad at moving along
It
quickly.
seems strange.
Oh, check
Um,
Ooh, these triumphs, man.
No!
No, Ben.
Bin's going down.
No.
Ref might actually win this fucking race. Like, this is crazy pants.
okay. You
Everyone
triggered
else
it.
might be dead.
So,
Just trying to
Ben took a critical, but on the critical table, it only affects the hyperdrive. So, his
Okay.
his
Which I don't think any of the swoops have.
so think about it like an ABS or something got disabled, but it doesn't matter because he's racing.
Ooh,
It's a very good way to
just barely
take.
scrape by that.
So
one.
you had an incredibly lucky roll, and you guys are now back.
Like you broke the cable that runs the handbrake. Essentially, it's like
Yeah.
awesome. That's not going to matter in this race.
I'm just gonna reset the tracker.
Well,
Just so I
someone's
can-
looking out there for me, or looking out for me out there. Maybe I'll see some more titties again.
More
I'll
more
live long
titties
enough to see
is what we want.
Those were my first titties.
They were wonderful.
So Ben Yandel is actually a Snivian, so he looks kind of like a short pig. That's about 3 feet tall.
So if he doesn't see about 6 titties, he's not really aroused.
Correct. Yeah.
All
He
good.
needs more. He needs more
All good.
titties.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you guys come out. Let's see what happens. Let's see if anything happens in the green zone. That has already happened. So you guys are let's see here. Dre and Lauren are still racing. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, so Mech is still in first. Dre's in
Holy shit,
second.
Mech.
I know.
Lauren,
this is awesome.
Lauren is in third.
And I'm not out yet.
Moskaw,
The fact that Biddy
Yes.
bet on Mech is
Give-
gonna
give-
pay off
give
so
me-
well.
give
This
me
is gonna
a
change the campaign. We're gonna be able to buy a
Completely.
good starship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a yellow green against 2 reds, and you have a
300
setback.
on myself.
My
was
other bets
all-
were
it was like-
Dre and Ben.
Wow.
So yeah.
So 3
I'll
success
give it a shot.
and 3 success, 2 threat, 1 triumph.
Okay, you forgot a setback. So 3
I'm sorry.
success, 3 setbacks, and a triumph. So yeah, you are going to fly by, and you are now jockeying with Lauren Hale in third. You're going to take 2 personal wound because you really strained yourself jockeying forward.
I certainly did.
But you're still you are advancing, and people are losing their minds because 2 of the people with the craziest odds are still in the race. Like, and it's still going. Like, people are losing their shit. Admittedly, the 2 favorites are also still in the race, but like the whole middle of the pack is
It's
out.
gone.
And yeah, and the fact that Mech is leading, people are like losing their shit in the stands.
They're like, this is fucking impossible.
This is the pony guy. They're playing.
This is the pony
They're
guy.
playing the recreation of the scene right now on the jumbotron.
Yes.
Just like, I'm imagining like Eorlax like at a like someone at a horse race track where he's got like his wad of bet tickets and just screaming and like veins popping out of every it's like, obviously he's a bug, so that's not the case, but it's like just losing his mind. I'm like, go, you son of a bitch.
I've never had my carapace
version
sweat
of
before,
that
but it's
is
sweating.
where
I'm
it's like
getting the
he's
flop
losing
sweat.
his shit of like, it's like we're one lap away from all the money in the world, at least to you.
And
Yeah.
Chal's like, "That's my boy. That's my boy."
Look,
I'm on the
Richie, that's your
communicator.
daddy out there.
Look, Rich.
And
Race
to be clear-
faster. You gotta win this one, Mac.
Yeah.
I got a lot
Super-
riding on you, buddy.
To be clear, Chal's talking about her modifications to the swoop, not to Meg.
Right.
Like just remind
She's
your
talking
man,
to the swoop.
There's a straightaway.
Okay. So, we rolled a 7. And this works nicely because Mech is in front. Mech, you sense you are being watched in a way that you can't really describe. Like, people are watching the race, but you are being watched. You feel like someone is standing over your shoulder. Like, think about, like, if you ever had, like, a micromanager boss that's just all up in your business for no goddamn reason, just staring over your shoulder, waiting to jump. You feel like that.
Okay.
And that has triggered a thing, so we're just going to go ahead. Oh, look, you guys got a point for a thing.
Huh.
Oh, weird.
Weird.
I should probably be flipping more of those.
Yeah,
We
you,
need to keep mecking first.
yeah, you start soaking up those destiny
Yeah.
points. Start upgrading your rolls. I know we only flip
Yeah.
the flavor, but there's like
This
a
is
really
flavor.
good starship on the line.
There's a lot of flavor in Mech winning the race.
Yeah.
I
I got a lot of flavor riding on this, Mac.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Staking the tickets. I got your flavor right here.
I got a lot of flavor. Maybe
And
some
it tastes
flavor
like
later
honey.
with these with some of these ladies if we win the race. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's just make sure Eorlax gets his own bunk in our ship.
Oh no, he's on the far side of the ship. Like he gets
No,
a
I'm gonna
wing,
need
but it's
massive.
very far.
I'm gonna need a massive
you're-
complex of tunnels in which my lady can lay her eggs. So the ship is not gonna work. It needs to be like a massive underground complex of tunnels for eggs.
Eorlax is bunking in the loading deck, knowing the ladies he's bringing on.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
No, we're gonna soundproof that loading deck.
There's gonna be a lot of proteins being emitted in this process. So just probably
lot of
as
fair.
sealed up as possible, as hermetically sealed as possible, and you might need to sterilize it later.
Get like a hydraulic system where it like
Pull out into
hoses
space
itself
and
out.
just be like, all right, Eorlax, get in the cockpit. We gotta space the loading dock.
Yeah, honestly, if you could build like a giant dishwasher, that would probably be for the best.
Okay. I am enjoying all this flavor. This is great. So, there's going to be some action here. Mech, give me a yellow, green, green against 4 reds.
Upgrade one of your greens.
You know what? Sure.
Or
let's
2
do
of
it.
them.
I'm just gonna upgrade. I don't want to.
You got 2 reds on this roll. This is a scary roll.
No, he has
Oh.
4 reds.
4 reds. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I mean, all right.
Upgrade both your greens.
Okay.
I'm micromanaging now.
Yeah. So let's see. It was
Now it's
yellow, green, green before, so now it's yellow, yellow, yellow.
yeah.
And what was
Versus-
what was everyone against?
4 reds and 2 blacks.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know if I could-
Dre is incredibly good at piloting, it turns out.
Oh,
It's
is
almost
Dre
like
coming
this
up
is
on
his
me
track.
as a side note?
Yes.
Okay. If Dre's coming up on me, I'm going to use the Thwacky arm if she's in this, or if they're in this.
Okay, then let's see here. Well, we're gonna adjudicate this roll first, and then
Alright, let's
we'll do an attack.
Oh, yeah, that could have been worse. great.
Okay,
One
so
failed.
Dre,
Still not good, but yeah, it could have been worse.
so Dre is able to slip by you and is now in second. So if you want to try to whack him, you are going to be going with whatever your melee is. If you have ranks, otherwise it's just going to be straight brawn.
My straight brawn is actually reason.
And it's going to be against 2 reds and 4 setback.
And this is with the.
But you
attachment.
also get two boosts because it doesn't look like the thing is kind of sneaky. It's hidden under there. It's not like swinging back and forth.
Okay, 2 blues, and we'll upgrade this once. Let's change one of the greens to a yellow.
Is that the right number of greens? You have
It is.
4 greens on that roll normally.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
That should be. That's a lot of
Come
dice.
on.
Uh-oh.
That's
Oh, God.
Okay,
one
so-
5 advantage.
5 advantage. Should be something.
um,
Failure's not
oh,
low.
so you have in fact you didn't hit his bike, but you heard him yell something as he swerved at the last second to avoid getting whacked by the thing. You're not totally sure what he's saying, but you know being cursed out when you hear it. So that's what's going on up at the front of the pack. Sheila is still bringing up the rear. So we're gonna have Ben Yandel roll against Lauren Hale. Yellow, green, green against red, purple.
Red, purple.
And yep, you get 1 blue and you add 3 black.
Sorry, what was that last part?
1 blue and 3 black.
Two success. 2 threat.
Okay. So you hold him off. So Lauren Hale is coming up fast. He's swerving. He's being aggressive, but you are a surprisingly capable pilot. So you are holding him off. And now he's kind of holding even with he's now getting caught up to by Sheila. So that's what happened in the green section. So you guys are now all coming back to Poniesville.
Ponyville.
An 8. Okay. There is a thing that's going to happen, and since Dre is in front, okay, so you guys see a blue bolt sizzle from behind some pony, and it lands it it hits Dre in the shoulder, and he falls off his swoop, which goes tumbling out of control and explodes. It doesn't kill any ponies, though, unless you guys want to give me some more points.
No.
Okay.
Wait, if I flip a destiny point, I can have Dre kill a pony.
Yeah, you can have his
I feel like
crashings.
that's-
I think you have to, yeah.
Okay. Okay,
That's
so
kinda the goal for the campaign.
The curse is broken.
yeah, so you didn't, so no one saw where that came from. Besides, like, no one saw a shooter, but like, you guys are going fast enough that they had to have been sitting there and just like kind of sitting in wait like a sniper waiting for a shot for however long it was going to take. So you saw one bolt came out and it hit him right in the shoulder and he fell off.
Damn.
And that's
I almost feel bad.
Once they saw Reese Gerard step out of the race, the French came in to go pew 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 pew.
it is not Reese Gerard that shot at him. Everyone else can advance.
Head cannon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so fuck you.
Okay, so that means
On
Matt,
you.
Ben, Sheila, and Lauren. So now you guys are on to the C zone.
Ben's in second place with Mech in first.
This is nuts.
And I bet on both of you, actually.
But with the Vegas odds, like if Mech wins, you're gonna just rake it in.
No, I make less
okay.
on Ben, but I still make a lot. I have 500 credits bet on Ben with 1,500 to 1 odds.
Oh, I thought you bet evenly across all of them.
No, I didn't. I only bet on 3.
Okay.
One of them's out, which is Dre.
We're about to have the nicest starship ever if we pull this off.
Where's
Yeah,
the
you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Starship today, probably.
Anyway,
Just imagine
we're
a
gonna.
negotiation roll and just kind of like failure. It's like, oh god.
Okay, so we're gonna. Just going to move these again. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to keep it. So that way we can see. We can eventually, when this is all done, we can put in order what happened, and I can write about a little thing describing the race. So, Sheila and Lauren. I haven't rolled anything for a while, so I want to roll a Lauren, trying to get ahead of Sheila. Actually, he's going to do something different, because he's not a nice guy. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he fucked that up. So his advantage is you didn't see what he was doing, and he is now.
Good
but
lord,
he's,
7 failure.
yeah, he. So the placing is still. He is now a full thing behind you because he did something and it didn't go well for him, but all that happened was
He
he lost.
didn't
a little
blow up
distance.
his ship and his shuttle in the process, so.
Yep. So then that
It was
gives.
supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
10 out of 10.
Oh, man, yeah.
All right. Let's see what's in the F section.
Respect.
Just.
Probably.
That's good.
Literally came up with a roll that's already come up, so nothing's gonna happen.
Awesome.
So you guys are gonna make it through. You're all spaced out enough that nothing's going to happen for this round. So we're not going to do jockeying here. We're just gonna keep rolling because I want to finish the race today. Okay, so in the city, Mac, you're in front.
Somehow.
Ben is in second somehow.
By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
What is your what is your vigilance?
My vigilance. Yellow, green, blue.
whatever you've been doing there, Mac, keep it up. I'll just say through the communicator.
Okay, Mech, you notice someone is going to. You notice a movement, and almost sort of instinctively, you recognize this as something shooting. Um, this is one of those you saw something probably through the force, so you're going to react. So
that pony's got a gun.
um, because they because you saw them. Okay, so there is a figure in a cloak that you see at the edge of a roof, and you start swerving, like as soon as you see him, and a shot whizzes by you. You go off the track. You're kind of in like an industrial area here, and you get kind of like forced into like almost a warehouse.
Okay.
Where you see a figure in black.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
And I'm gonna ask you to roll me a fear check.
Oh.
Feared. What skill do I roll for fear?
Discipline. And I have all these points. It's gonna be 3 reds.
Well, okay, all right. I think I'm gonna be a little afraid. Oh. Either that, or this needs to be like the best roll ever.
I mean, I've made crazy rolls that I shouldn't, and I've definitely flopped on ones where it's like 4 yellows, a green, 3 boosts against a purple and a black, and failed that. So I mean, you get crazy variants. It's interesting.
Only 1 failure and 1 advantage.
Okay, Mech. Take 2 strain. You are anxious, but not more than you probably would be in the circumstance. You're just kind of happy you didn't get shot.
Oh boy, that strain is adding up.
And you, let me find.
Stressful event.
Yeah. So, Mech is going to be there. He's going to lose 2 spots while something happens. Let me find the. Fuck, where was it? Sorry, I need to find the right voice.
You think I don't know who you are? What you are?
Oh God.
Is that like in my head?
No, you hear this out loud.
Oh.
This figure is approaching you. It looks menacing.
I'll come through the communicator. Hey, Mac, this guy with his voice, he's a good guy. Take it easy with him. He's a friend of mine.
Let me just.
Okay, so this is not the same voice that you heard in your dream.
I see. I'm sorry.
And you are, and there's no way, like you have no camera to see in here. So when he went off the track, they don't have any like anyone to see him. You actually,
I was definitely wrong. I was wrong. Ignore me back there. I had one of those sports pigeons. Ate a little too much nectar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you can tell him whatever if he gets out. But Mac, you kind of get the impression maybe they weren't trying to kill you, but instead get you into here.
Like into the factory?
Yeah, into like this. You're sort of like in a dingy warehouse, like that. But you notice around you there seems to be a lot of space, almost like this would like you would expect there to be stuff around, even if it was closed for the race or whatever. But the fact is, like, this warehouse seems like totally empty. So you're a little on edge.
Is there like an obvious? Are there like doors on the other side, or is there kind of an obvious exit at all?
So you have two obvious exits. One is you can try to blow past and go through a door. You see a street outside that you can try to get through. Given that the layout of the city is kind of a standard grid, you could probably find a way where you have to smash back through a barrier, and your ship might your swoop might take a bit of a beating, but you can get back on the track without a ton of trouble. Or you can try to spin in place and basically do like the burnout turn, like you'd see a motorcyclist do in like a parking lot.
All right, well, I hate to
So
tell you, friend, but you picked a really poor time for a meeting. And I'm just going to point towards the other doors, gun it, and activate one of the Chalterburners, or after Chalners. I'm
Okay.
activating one of the speed boosts.
A thing is going to happen.
Mushroom.
I'm gonna roll this one in the open so you guys can see the fun. I'm gonna need a couple of these, by the way. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, so a thing happens as you said you're going to drive forward towards this figure.
Yeah, and then activate the afterburner, the Chalto burn.
Okay.
I'm not driving at the figure as a side note. I am driving to leave the factory. I'm assuming that he's probably like kind of standing in the way, but my goal is not to hit him.
That was stupid.
So, this hand comes up, and a red lightsaber blade pops out. And it gets thrown into your path. And your swoop has less than 10 armor, so your swoop is now cut in half.
My baby.
And you are on the ground.
Oh man.
So yeah, this black figure threw a lightsaber into your path, and it just basically cut your thing in half.
Well,
Mech, you are very aware that they seem to be not trying to kill you.
it would have been very easy to cut Mech in half.
Boy, am I glad I bought that helmet.
Yeah, you do land on your head, and your helmet breaks. I gotta add a little insult to injury. Yeah. So your helmet now has one level of disrepair on it because it's damaged from you landing on your head. You're going to take 2 more wounds and 2 more strain as you tumble off.
Boy, I just finished my last payment on that too.
Didn't you pay cash for it? I feel like you didn't make payments.
Yeah,
It
but
was
they don't
his-
know that.
It was
The
his
point-
first and last payment.
Yeah, the point stands.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's true.
I just finished paying it off. It was just a very short
Trying to
pay
be
period.
the retiring cop from Law or Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon. That's what it's from.
Yeah,
He's
that's
trying
why
to be
you-
that cop.
That's why you never take one more job.
Yeah. So now that you look up, you see someone that looks like this. Just with a single bladed saber.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Intimidating.
Yeah.
I'm kinda,
So
like, lying on the floor and they're walking up to me.
yep, blade's still on.
Well, I suppose it would be kind of silly for me to pull my gun and shoot you, huh?
Wow, I didn't realize you had that on you, but thank you.
You feel your gun get ripped out of its holster and into an open hand.
You're making me turn in my gun too.
Next
You're
you'll be
taking
my-
everything from me.
Next, you'll be taking my badge.
Don't mention your penis.
He just gets this
No.
article by article.
It's a very, very life-threatening striptease.
I've been on the internet long enough to know where this is going.
Who is teaching your friend?
I did not hear what was said there.
Who is teaching your friend?
Who's teaching your friend?
What friend? And teaching what?
Wow.
Mac, you're going to start feeling like you're being a little constrained on the chest, like someone, like a increasingly heavy weight is squeezing on your chest. What is your discipline?
My discipline is green.
Okay. Did you want to upgrade me to maybe make this a little harder?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. How many you want?
How many do we have on the point?
You have 6.
2. We'll do 2.
Okay. Okay. So you feel the strain on your chest, but it's not making you lose control or anything. You're very aware of it, but you're essentially pushing back. You take one strain, but you're otherwise like okay. You just feel like you're being very strongly exerted through your body.
The flying one. The bug. Who is teaching him?
Who's teaching Eorlax? No one's teaching Eorlax. What in the world are you talking
The
about?
man won't listen to anything we goddamn say.
Have you seen him when you're bringing a 1,000-pound brood bomber around? He's incorrigible.
He's working for a queen. Interesting.
Well, I mean, I don't actually think he's dating right now. I don't know for sure. We never really got personal, but I don't want to assume.
I can tell you don't think much.
Best to avoid thinking. Leads to trouble.
Leads to trouble.
You might want to watch your friend, the other one. She's up to something.
And with that, the figure is going to just let me roll this again because they are going to do a thing.
I at least leave your insurance information.
There we go. I'll flip that one. And okay, Mac, this person has vanished from your sight. You no longer sense them.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of hoping that I wake up from this dream and I'm still in the race in first place.
You know how sometimes when you're racing and you fall asleep in the middle of it and then wake up and you're still
Little
racing?
micro sleeps is getting a little stressful out there.
I mean, Mac was racing. He is no longer racing because his swoop was cut in half. But he is still alive and in a warehouse. His race is over. So we now.
To glue your to staple your feet back together and win the race.
I'd say just run for the rest of it and dramatically cross the finish line on
There
foot.
you go.
I'm guessing by where this happened that I'm probably like 30 miles away from the finish line.
You can
Yeah.
run that.
So So Mech is roughly in here. If he tries to cut through the streets, it'll be a little faster, but this is still, I don't know, 7 miles. So
I
he,
don't think you're gonna run 7 miles faster than the speeders can do 30.
No, I don't think so.
Did Mech skip leg day or cardio day?
Ever in his
Both.
life.
Yes.
Pretty much
Yes.
ever, yes.
Only vanity
Every day
muscles.
he skipped is counting against him right now.
Pecs and biceps only.
Only vanity muscles.
All right, well, we're
Okay.
just gonna check outside this factory for another speeder, and
All right.
It doesn't look like there's another
As
speeder.
you are
out here.
running to that finish line, all of your drill sergeants are haunting you in your mind. And the back of is like, why didn't I train harder?
Oh God, yeah. Well, that'll make Beck run fast.
No,
Okay,
it won't, but it's going to haunt you. It won't make you run fast.
You just
Okay.
need strength.
So,
Like,
the rest of the group,
training works.
the rest of the group has made it through the city. No one saw anything. No one saw or noticed anything. There was some stuff happening. So now we are coming up to the stands, and we rolled a 16. So everyone's comms get another call. This time, it is the IRS, and they need you to go get some iTunes and Android Play gift cards to pay your bill, or you will be going directly to Yale.
Yep.
I'm gonna start telling them my life story and be like, and that's when my speeder bike got cut in half. I thank you for calling me and listening. It's been very hard recently.
When Mac looks at his comm link, he notices that they had hung up 35 minutes ago. So he's been spilling it. I'm flipping for flavor on that. He has been spilling his heart to no one for 30 minutes.
Well, you guys called me last week, and I paid $100 in Applebee's gift cards, and now you need more?
Applebee's does
Okay,
not
I'm
exist in
gonna-
this universe. There's just Chili's Express. That is the.
Chili's Express gift cards. And I'm kind of in the middle of something, but I might have some extra funds coming my way if it all checks out. And,
Okay, so we're gonna advance because we're coming up with the last lap, and I want to finish. So, 10. That is not applicable here. So you guys are through the city again. They've cleaned up the track in the time since the last thing. So now we're going to come back to the pony area. Oh, look, a natural 1.
Oh boy.
This one is also not applied to this. So, track keeps going. We're going to have some jockeying for positions as we hit the C's. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so before everyone enters the cave, again, the comm links are hacked by more scammers. This is apparently a super common thing that fucking happens because we've rolled so many 16s with the D20. I'm using all my high rolls today, so I'm going to be screwed for Book of Roy tomorrow.
it
But
looks like it's my own number that's calling me. That's strange.
yep. Okay, so we are going to adjudicate Hale versus Sewell. Colonel, roll me a yellow versus a red purple.
Okay.
You get 3 blues and add 1 black.
Okay. Let's just roll this straight up and see what happens. Two success, 1 advantage, and 1 triumph. Good lord. I've never been more successful. Okay.
Okay.
Only good
So-
things happen for Sheila.
What do you want? What do you want the triumph to be?
Oh, well, I would. How close am I to the other people? I guess if we're jockeying. Could I use?
You guys
could I
are
use my
jockeying
triumph
kind of at the back.
Like, do something to, like, knock Ben's speeder and like make him wobble or something and fall back so I can get ahead of him? Not necessarily trying to make him crash, but just like slow him down.
So you're trying to okay, so Ben's in front of you, and Lauren Hale's trying to pass. You succeeded, so he is not able to pass, and you're going to try to like slingshot around to make Ben do some stuff.
Yeah, like maybe clip him or do something that forces him to like cut in front of him in a way where he has to like break or wobble or swerve.
Okay. You get back one wound or strain, and you guys are now basically tied instead of being a range band behind.
Cool.
And Ben, because you now have someone with you, you get to make the competitive piloting check through the caves.
Awesome.
Yellow, green, green versus purple, purple. And you get to add a setback.
Okay, I'll do one setback. Oop. Okay.
Yeah, it's K. Okay, so
2 success.
Yeah. So you are in front. But
I'll just shout, "I'm sorry, I just really need this win." I'm a big fan though.
okay, so you guys are jockeying, battling through the caves. You keep looking for the thing that spat acid at you. You don't see it. You also don't see the racer that went down in here. You notice a conspicuous lack of any sign that he went down in there.
Okay. Well, no time to stop and look around, so...
Yeah, not doing investigation checks.
Nope.
Nope, you guys are racing. All right, so you jockey through. Nothing comes up there. We've got some jockeying to do to see see if Lauren Hale is going to catch up. So he is not able to pass you.
Cool.
But you do take a strain from all the jockeying.
From the struggling.
Yep, and he gets a strain back. He's starting to feel pretty good. And Sheila, if you would like to try to regain the lead over Ben, you may do so.
Okay, what would I do to try and what would I roll for that?
Yellow, yellow versus red, purple, purple.
Okay.
And you get a blue.
1 blue. Three success, 1 threat.
Okay. Take another wound, but you are now alone in first.
Sorry, darling. I need this win too, love.
I'm loving all the characterizations I got out of everybody. This is great. This might be one of my favorite sessions of anything. Like, it's been fun.
I really need this win. Like, really need it.
It has been amazing.
It's been great.
So,
Reese
yeah.
is still running. I will prove my worth. I will make it to the finish line.
I would do a campaign of this team of wacky racers. That would be
honestly
super
like
fun.
a whole side campaign.
I will build another like Indy 500, or I'll build like a Daytona 500 one shot where everyone can just be racers again.
Daytona.
Okay, so let's see if anything happens in the last city section. No, fuck it. I'm flipping a point back. We're re-rolling that. We're not doing a 16 again. Fuck. A 19.
Yeah.
Okay. I can work with a 19. So everyone give me a 4, no, actually 3 purple vigilance with 2 setbacks.
Vigilance. 3 purple, 2 setback.
Yep.
So Ben got 3 threats, but a triumph.
I got 2
Okay.
threats. No success, no failure.
Okay, you guys both take a vehicle strain.
How many?
There was some. You take a vehicle strain.
Oh, a vehicle strain. Okay.
As you run over some trash, a garbage truck apparently went through, took a wrong turn, some stuff fell out of it, and some debris was on the track. Lauren Hale misses and doesn't have any consequences, and will have an advantage on his next attempt to pass. What would you like your triumph to be there, Bin?
Can I use it to kind of get an engagement range with Sewell again? Or if you have an idea, I'm open to ideas as well.
Yeah, you can go. You could be. When she ran over something, she slowed down, and you are now in the same range band, going head to head again.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
All right, and we're gonna do a quick check to see if Lauren Hale can make this real interesting. Damn, I don't like that I don't have any more points. This is annoying.
Maybe we can fix that.
I mean, if you want to make him, if you want me to turn some of these purples into reds as he's trying to come up.
Sure, we got plenty of Destiny points laying around.
How many of his 4 purples should be red?
Reds for this roll.
All your purples belong to us.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take 4 of those.
And Sherbert, I'm going to be using some of these against you.
I specifically didn't use them against you because I felt weird about it, but you do you, boo. It's like I don't want to flip against.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay.
Wow.
So, Lauren Hale is
Destiny points.
He's the world's greatest racer and infomercial actor. You have never seen such wackiness.
God damn it.
So, we are now.
What was that roll?
Oh, in the Discord channel.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's now a 3-way battle for first.
Wow.
Coming down to the final stretch.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, it works out.
Okay. It's almost like I planned this to be down to the wire. I mean, I legit hoped that it would, but like this has actually been an amazing surprise for me. This is great.
Come on, Ben Yandel. You need that money.
Okay.
You make good money.
Papa needs a spaceship.
Papa needs a big old spaceship to house his fine lady.
Okay.
With 24 C's.
Was this your second? Was this the second lap, or is this or is this the third?
This is the last lap.
Remember.
This is the last lap.
Oh, okay.
This is your third lap.
All right. So you guys are coming around the corner, and let's see what the complication is.
We've seen 19.
Let's try again.
You've been rolling so high today.
Shockingly high.
These are rolls Carrie would really want.
Right? It's like, why doesn't this happen when we're playing D&D?
Like, literally over 3/4 of the rolls on that D20 have been above 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am screwed for Book of Roy, and I apologize. Um,
You're using up all of your good points karma right now.
yeah, it's fine though. So we're on the final straight. A Lauren Hale is going to try to do a thing. Okay.
How the turntables.
Yeah. Well, so what happens is he is coming around. He basically hits a turbo. So you feel like some big time Fast and Furious. He's in full tuck. He's trying to get aerodynamic. He surges out ahead, and then his version of Noth that Chal did not make explodes, and he is launched and tumbles. I don't know. He's heading about 200 kilometers an hour, so he skids for a while.
How many people in the stands does he murder?
So he actually does not. He actually doesn't go into the stands.
Okay, he does not go. So he Dale Earnhardt's it. Okay.
So yeah, his swoop explodes and he is launched. His despairs are he is fucked, and there will be consequences for him not winning this race that you guys won't know about unless you ask. Or follow up on what happens to him
Again,
after the session.
investigations are a thing in the game.
Yep, you can ask people. You can look someone up on the
we
holonet
won't,
and see
don't
what
worry.
happens.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
we
I'm
won't.
just.
All the investigations going to happen next session. There will be no investigations.
Yeah, no. So anyway, his triumph with his two despairs are he is fucked. His one triumph means he lives.
Oh boy, that's all you get.
And is relatively uninjured. He had very nice high end gear, so he's not like he's still going to the hospital and he's still got some like pretty significant injuries, but he's not like instantly a meat crayon, which is probably his best case scenario.
Yeah, that's
So
I'm going to hang on to that one. Meat crayon.
I don't know of a more or less colorful way to say it. Like I tried to give the mental
You
image.
nailed
Yeah.
it. I'm imagining a melted meat crayon right now.
Okay. So we now are down to our final two racers to see who's going to win the Hoovy Gam Classic.
Right at the final straightaway.
Which one of you wants to make the final roll?
Well, are we rolling against each other for like our difficulty checks?
Yeah. Each of you roll your piloting. Add a boost for your handling, and add a setback for any vehicle strain you are down.
Piloting and setback. Okay. And Sherby, I do just want to agree not to use points here since it's just if you use them, then I'm gonna use them right back.
Right,
I mean, if you guys want to use points, like just tell me, just like upgrade the dice pools respectively and flip however many
Well, it's
points.
like-
It's fine.
Then we're just handing Silk
just
ways
handing
to throw more lightsabers at us.
All right. Solidarity. We'll do
All
this.
right, we
We'll do
got
this
this.
raw.
All right.
Can you repeat the formula again? Or what the roll is?
It is Colonel got Sheila's, so Ben is yellow, green, and add a setback for every vehicle strain he has.
Oh, Sheila's gonna win this.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe not.
Nope. Ben Yandel pulls it out.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
So, the Hoovy Gam Classic ends, and Ben Yandel, despite having the shittiest character sheet in the field, because I fucking made it, has pulled off the underdog upset of all time The people, yeah, this is a photo finish. The win is by 14 inches. It's like they're using like their lasers and shit. The crowd is like waiting for official reviews because like to the naked eye, no one can tell.
How much did you bet on him? Lady, how much did you bet on him?
Credits at
Now
15.
a contingent
500
of topless
credits.
women, chanting in the stands, 14 inches, 14 inches.
For years they'll
I like
find
that.
a 14 inches bin, and people will be like, "What's that about?"
And I'm surrounded by flashing boobies right now too.
Yeah, no. The people who bet on Ben Yandel are losing their shit because they all were like, we threw down $10, figuring, whatever, it'll be a laugh, and then he just won, and so they are all like, you see the people that took bets, like you see some like their agents, they look like they want to kill themselves, like they are. Yeah, they know they are fucked.
What was the
what was the-
ratio on Ben?
I'm gonna fly over to the reclaim.
I
Um,
think it was 1,500 to 1 on my notes.
Yeah, no, it is indeed. I have it written down here. 500 credits at 1,500 to 1 odds.
Oh my god.
Sheila's gonna come up and give Ben a big old kiss because she's proud of him. He did earn it. He's been working really hard.
He just faints.
So, so the good news,
Better competitor. There you go.
yeah. So the good news is, at all of the betting stations where people are trying to cash in, the Empire has very conveniently put tax agents to make sure that they collect right off the top.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I don't think the line's going to be terribly long because I don't
Elon
think many
doesn't deal
people
with
bet
that.
Oh wait, man! All our books are in order here, counselor. Take a look. It's fantastic.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, so, that you are dealing with droids, so they're just
shit.
they like when they scan your ticket, they just remove the taxes from it off the top.
God damn it!
So
Goddamn droids! I'm powerless against these
So-
mechanical monstrosities.
So how much do
you said
end up with?
you said you had 1,500.
I had 500 credits at 1,500 to 1 odds.
Yeah, okay. Well, the good news is
Yeah.
you still won you still got to keep a cool 150,000 credits.
Wow.
Yeah, all right.
Good
That's
call.
a chunk of money.
I mean, let's
That
Yeah,
is
not
a
too bad.
brutal tax rate.
brutal tax rate.
Yeah, this is you
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's in keeping with the Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Also
realistic.
in keeping with not breaking the game for the DM.
For sure.
Yeah.
Accidentally
Fair
giving his
enough.
players 1,000,000 credits.
No. Also importantly, the
So we would like our
Kilroy.
ship to have a mini ship that just stores our shuttle.
well,
That would
more
make sense to
importantly,
leave in the fridge.
Big, it can't
So,
be a
did- who-
launcher shuttle because it's too big for the hangar bay.
We built
Did-
this
did
bigger
anyone-
ship around the small ship.
It should be noted that Ben won, and the entire party was like, "Guys, we still don't know where Mac is. Let's go get our money." Mac
Yeah.
was walking back there.
We're like,
One
oh,
less guy to have to split
bye.
it with, right? Yeah,
So-
he may come back. We'll see.
Mech.
We might come back. Maybe won't. Maybe less people to split it with. We get a more spacious ship. Sounds pretty good to me.
Mech, you get picked up in like a speeder by Tila. It's like an open air one. It seems like she just like rented it to come get you because she saw you go off the track, and so she was going looking for you or something.
That's nice of her.
Tila, I would have had it. I would have had it if it wasn't for the force size lightsaber wielding jerk ass.
She looks very alarmed when you say this. You said a force wielding. Who was it?
Yes.
What did they want?
Oh yeah, some Darth motherfucker after Eorlax. We should probably get off planet.
You have people with lightsabers chasing you. That is, yeah. So I only know the one guy. That's the Emperor's bulldog, Vader. If he's after you, I need you to get out right now and forget you ever saw me.
Here,
It'd be for the best.
Scribble on, and I'll draw a quick caricature.
Well, you've seen Vader. We've all seen him because he was at the party.
Well, this was not the dude. The dude that I saw was not the.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to be like, I don't think that's the person you're describing. So I'm trying to draw the quick caricature of the person that I saw.
I think you can just definitively say it wasn't Vader.
So,
yeah.
she's going to kind of give you like the finger to the lips, telling you to shut up for a second. So you get a finger to the lips, telling you to shut up. Hang on, I'm cutting out. I think.
Yeah, give it a refresh.
Okay, so she is giving you the finger to the lips. She says, "Don't say anything about this." And she's going to put a hand to your forehead.
Okay.
And you're going to feel a little something.
A little flutter of butterflies in your belly.
A little rush of blood.
And she just kind of quickly says, "It's not Vader." Okay. And like resumes driving.
First off, Tila, do you know anywhere we can get a ship? I really hope my teammates made some money. And second, what the fuck was that?
You shouldn't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Listen, I felt like I did a pretty good job of playing the dumb guy back there with the Darth motherfucker. At this point, I'm real concerned.
The Emperor has many agents. I suspect you met one.
Oh. Actually, I still have my helmet. Eorlax, you on comms?
Your
What's
helm.
up,
Your
man?
helm. Your.
I'm just trying to cash in, trying to negotiate these tax deals here.
Did anyone else bet, by the way?
No, I
Not on
didn't.
Ben. Not on Ben.
Good to hear you live, by the way. Sorry to not mention that first, but yeah. Hey, Mac, how's it going?
Hey, yeah, there's you should probably know there's some lightsaber Darth motherfucker that's after you. Asked if somebody was training you. I played dumb. I didn't give him anything useful other than maybe that you're not baiting right now, but I don't really know how useful that is. The follow-up to that is we need to get the fuck off this planet.
Hey, you read my mind. Maybe you're the, Jedi guy, huh?
Hilarious, Eorlax. I'm glad you got some money.
This is where Tila's gonna pipe up and say, Tila's gonna pipe up and be like, no, I am familiar with the stories of the Jedi. You are definitely not. She's kind of gonna sneer a little bit, like, yeah, like, come on.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Attila, I'm happy to not be that guy.
Okay, so she's going to basically drive back to the ship as quickly as she can, but she's basically going to like drop you by the hangar where presumably you guys may meet up, but she's going to basically get in her ship and get the fuck out, like she's leaving town.
She's just dipping. That's
Yeah.
a smart thing to do.
She knows things and she wants no part of them. So
Can we make sure she leaves our stuff behind? When Mech gets out of the speeder, she hands him a locker key for one of like the public lockers, like the one Chal got her grenade launcher and stuff from. You can put the two together and figure she probably put your shit that you don't have on you back in there. Okay.
She is like, yeet. Goodbye. I'm going off world. Peace out. Figure out the
Alright.
rest of your shit.
Well, I'm so glad
So-
that all y'all were very worried about if I survived my horrible speeder accident or not. Now that I'm
So,
back in the group.
Chance,
Ben Yet-
We knew you'd be
so-
fine.
Ben
Like, I
Yandel,
don't know. I ate too many hot dogs. I had kind of a hard day too.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
those nachos really got to you. I was
Yeah.
walking through the factory
I
district.
think there's something in the cheese.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Okay.
I hope it was bantha fodder.
we've got some explainers to do. So Ben Yandel, after taxes, he has 350,000 credits and he has won a Corellian ship from
Wow.
from CEC Engineering. It looks like um, it looks like this.
Ooh, nice. Hey, any
Now-
any second place prizes for Sheila?
Sheila wins 100,000 after taxes.
Nice.
About third place.
So yeah, this
Oh, and actually, Meg
Uh,
got third.
Did anybody?
yeah,
get
you didn't
third?
finish.
That's the only
Um,
two finishers this week.
DNF.
Yeah, Lauren Halewood was the last one to would be the closest to finishing, but he also did not finish. So the rest of the prize pool, the Empire takes back and says, "Ha ha ha ha! Taxes." They have things. They have things that they are spending their money on, which you
Do
guys
you know how
have,
expensive Star Destroyer gas is these days?
yeah, so that ship that Ben won is a very nice ship. It's about 500 grand. It's their top of the line ship, so it would have been good if Mac had won, but you know he didn't.
In Mexico, he did his best,
Yeah, he did Mech did Mech things. It was great.
and Mech could have just died, and Mech didn't. So good job.
You know what
So you
Meg
got
did
so
win, though? Meg won the fact that someone else is now the pony guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next one being Deeker.
Maybe.
Sort of.
Depends
We'll
on if it takes off. But technically, somebody else killed a pony in this race, and that was his biggest fear going in.
Can I, since we're wrapping up, can I use my super destiny point to make that video go viral?
Of the other guy.
Yes. So there's a couple things that we got to do that we've
Sorry,
got to
we're
talk about.
derailing. I apologize.
So the ship, the PJ, I'll send you a picture of it. I'm not going to try to describe it. I don't have the words for it besides long and bulbous and kind of cool
pretty.
looking. Yeah,
Maybe we
it's
can buy
fancy.
it off Ben.
Do you have 500,000 credits?
Maybe he's desperate for instant money. It sounded like he really needed this win.
He might have really needed it for the ship.
I don't know. It's worth talking to him.
Maybe we can team up with Ben. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna be the only
people.
Like
If you
rent
try to
out
find
stuff,
him,
you know?
he is in the basically like pit lane, getting mobbed by people who put like 100 credits down and are now like losing their minds at how rich they are. So you're not gonna be able to get to him right away. So that's what's going on there. Where are you guys? What's the plan? Are you guys gonna try to meet back up where you guys came in, like your spot in pit row? You gonna meet back by Tila's ship? You gonna go back to the open house? Like what's the meeting up plan? And are you guys gonna try to do anything with the money before the day ends, or are you gonna try to just find a place to crash and make plans?
Always get some apps at the Chili's Express.
Oh my god.
The Chili's Express is open at the starport, and you can buy as many watered down drinks as you would like for 14 credits apiece.
Yeah, I'm pretty famished. My sugar levels are low. Let's get some nectar at the Applebee's.
I'm good with that.
There's no Applebee's. It's Chili's Express. We only do Chili's Express.
Yeah, you know, whatever. I'll buy it. I have 150,000 credits. I'll buy it, rename it to an Applebee's.
Okay, so for you guys just gonna get some food and relax? Did you want to try to go buy a ship with this windfall?
I mean, yes, but I don't know if we should.
should probably-
that might
or
be
later.
next. That might
I
be.
feel
Yeah,
like
it might
that
be
we
a
should do like
next
some
session
session shopping. You know, like some.
Or if you want to do that offline,
Yeah.
I don't know how you want to weave that into the story, but
Yeah. So we can do rolls, and I'll make like a little channel where we can do a side shopping thing in.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Because basically, I'm going to ask what you guys want, and we can figure out if you can get it or what complications there might be. So maybe you guys are meeting up at the Chili's Express to have some riblets and expensive drinks that are watered down, and then you guys can basically in party talk about what you want to do with the money, and maybe get off world.
And maybe get the fuck out.
Yeah, maybe don't keep pissing off the Empire. That's
or the
what's the fun in
criminal
that?
underground. Because
Hey,
never goes bad.
we
something.
do
Black Sun's very happy.
Yeah, they went all in on Ben, and we took out. We didn't kill him, but we took out. What's his
Trey
name?
from the race. Yeah.
Trey. So we did everything they asked us to do.
Did Dre die, or did he just
Nah, he
fell
didn't
off?
die.
He didn't die. Yeah.
So but their main thing I think was to cash
Make
in on
it
their bet.
We
and
didn't
they-
even have to sabotage it though. He just got really unlucky there.
Well, he got shot.
I
Well-
said really unlucky.
When you learn
By an assassin
Um,
from getting shot by an assassin, you know.
no, when you if I told you what the criminal enterprise just made betting on Ben Yandel, they may have bankrupted a competitor or close to it.
Ah,
Actually, you know what? Maybe we can get a ship from them.
they kind of owe us a favor, maybe. That's probably not how
if-
credit
if-
works, but
If you will remember, Gilroy did offer you a ship as part of employment.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's
if
not a
we
bad
wanted
place.
to go that angle, that
I mean, we'd have to technically work for him, but means to an end, right?
Oh, the jalapeno poppers are here.
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You guys, it's going to cost 200 credits for all of the appetizers and watered down drinks you guys want to slam down.
wow,
Eorlax, make it rain on on these apps.
yeah, you're like buying.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely. I mean, look, this is a special night. Congratulations, Mac. I didn't think you'd be alive, quite frankly. Happy birthday or whatever. Like, way to not be dead.
Whatever you humans say in these kind of situations.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that my survival bears celebration.
Happy
My
birthday.
planet
Yeah.
has a year that's like 2.5 days, so it's like birthday every 2 or 3 days. It's no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
And for once, I wasn't the cause of your machine blowing up, so that's a win in my
Yeah,
book.
no.
Yeah,
Chal
Cheers
didn't
to
Chal
Chal.
didn't blow a teammate up this time. This is
yeah,
great.
I'll drink to that.
This time.
So yeah, how's everyone feeling? Was that a fun one?
That was a
I
fun.
had a really fun time.
Hell yeah.
Super
That
good.
was
Maybe the best. That's fantastic.
Okay.
The
I'm gonna
Hoovy
stop the
racers.
stream and the
Was
record.